Did they? Ooh, okay. I like they changed that. Got me a little bit more. They still got my motherfucker on here. I thought it was gone, boy. That's my favorite one. My favorite one. But I still gotta get that file on here. I gotta get that on there. Boy, that shit gonna be funny, boy. All right, y'all. We gonna start off with a little intro because I feel like we ain't started off with a little intro in a minute. So we gonna play y'all a little jam. While I title this stream up. Welcome in. Let everybody pile in.
You think you know me?
Damn, very short for y'all. Sorry. Can't get copyrighted here. Maybe I got something different for y'all. We can actually put this on a loop. We can put this on a loop while them. That nigga Yachty got hit by the gingerbread man. That shit had me crying though. I ain't even gonna lie. Bro, that had me crying when I seen
him trying to grab, bro. Like, no, not my dog. Man, get your goofy ass on, bro.
He made that locker room door and said GBM. I said, what the fuck is GBM? That motherfucker walked straight out, bro. I said, not my gumdrop buttons. Oh my gosh. Restless Wrestling is back on a Sunday, y'all, man. The Mania season has concluded. We on the road to backlash, bro. It's crazy. Now we back on that consistent every 2 weeks PLE. So,
boy,
hold on. But I hope everybody had a good week, man. I hope everybody had a good Mania. I was actually talking to a guy. Shout out my dog. He's a regular customer at the shop. He went to Mania. He had great seats, man. That man showed me the Roman entrance. Should have been me. Like, it ain't no disrespect, but I really be thinking about some people, and I be like, I know you're not a bigger fan than me when it come to this. When it come to that man walking down that ramp, I know you're not a bigger fan than me. I know you're not. But I had to sit there and smile and be like,
like, yeah, that's what's up, man.
That's what's up. I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing slightly, but I am very happy he got to see that shit. But that's just, bro, I just know how little time my dog got, probably. And I'm like, bro, I gotta see you at a Mania, bro, for you gone. Like, no bullshit. Like, I gotta see you at a Mania. But
it won't be next year. Unless they move it.
Nah, that definitely ain't gonna be next year. Hell nah. Nah. Hell no.
No, I think they have discussed, like, potentially moving it because of what's going on, but
they should potentially move that shit. They should definitely move that shit and take it somewhere I can access it. Like, if they go back to New Orleans, I'll go.
I'll pull up New Orleans.
Yeah, I'll go to that. If they go to, even if they go back to Florida, I'll probably go. Anything else, I'm probably cool on.
Yeah. But I feel like they only go to big stadiums, so we got to think about all the places with big-ass stadiums.
Man, they better close that contractible roof on Hard Rock and let's get going. I go to Miami. I ain't tripping. I'll go out there for a Mania.
I feel like they ain't been to Miami since, 28?
Yes, bro. And Cub's wife was in the store, bro, talking to me about, like, because they went to Vegas with their husbands, but they didn't go to Mania. Like, she was a big wrestling fan, but her friend wasn't, so she was like, I ain't going to make her go to 3 days of straight wrestling. So they let the fellas go.
Stop playing, Rip.
What were you going to say? Don't play, Rip. I ain't in the mood today, Rip. I'm just playing. They're moving this to Afghanistan. Rip. Damn near. That's damn near where they going.
That's damn near what it is right now.
Is that not? Like, and then I gotta hear them get up on these microphones and tell me, Saudi, chill. Saudi, cool. It probably is. Not for me though. I'm not going. I'm not going.
At all. Never.
I'm not going.
You will not catch me in Saudi.
You're not catching me in Saudi, bro.
Not CM Punk. I mean that shit.
Yeah, no.
I was talking crazy and even apologize.
If they offered Restless Wrestling a trip to WrestleMania next year in Saudi. As big of an opportunity as it is, I still, I'm not, I'm not going. Yeah, I'd be like, look, y'all, can we like renegotiate our terms and go to them somewhere in? I'm not going over there.
I'm not going to Saudi game.
What you think, Rib? Rib, let me ask you, if they wanted to pick up your channel and say you got to cover this Mania, are you going to Saudi? That's the question of the day for my boy Rib, man.
I can't do that Saudi shit, man. Then there anywhere else. They say, oh, we'll bring you out. I'll go. That one? No. Because if they do one overseas, I low-key would want to go. And I say overseas,
they went to the,
if they did like Canada, London.
If they went to the UK, I'm going. I would go.
Said nope.
Nope. See, yeah. Man,
Rib a real one.
Rib a real one, man. Nah, Rib, you earning my trust back slowly. Like,
hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. He been on the last couple of weeks saying some wild shit. So
yeah, like Rib, like we 75% locked in. You had to drop on that Cena shit because that Cena shit was absolutely crazy. I feel like you broke my heart a little bit. And I had to rewatch the clips. And it made, even after watching the clips, it made me even more mad that I was really chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really should have upped the ante on shit. But I was chilling. I can't believe that. So now that I feel like I affected my own character, that's where the 25% came in. It initially was like 10, 15. But I had to tack on a little interest. Like, but it's slightly going back up because you have made a generational meme in wrestling. Like, Luthez will forever be like it's a trigger now. It's a good trigger for me. It's a happy moment. I'm not even gonna lie. You know? Luthez. That nigga Luthez.
my mama. Like our last like 5 videos into like some AI, so whenever we say Luthez, that should just pop up and I can turn it into a clip.
Yeah.
Luthez core.
A Luthez counter, bro. Hey, yo, oh my God. What, P? It's that nigga Luthez. I'm cool. Nah, man. Nah, Rib.
Boy, hell no.
Rib gonna get tired of us saying Luthez. Luthez might go, he gonna end up being out his 50 or his top 10, whatever it was.
You started talking bad shit about my boys Hackenschmidt and Big Lou.
Like, think about that. Like I know as a man it felt weird to type in your keyboard Hackenschmidt. Like, it's way easier to say my dog John Cena. Like,
facts.
Like, come on, bro. Chain gang.
Hackenschmidt. We fucking with Doofenshmirtz, nigga. Talk about
dead ass. A whole, like, I wasn't even, wait, I started talking mad shit. No. That's not how that started, Rib. Let's not do this. It started because I was celebrating my GOAT.
This is true.
And you said he mad overrated.
You did.
And said I can proceed to name 50. Not 10, not 20, not 30, not 40. You was talking like...
We was talking about something specific. Like, we did like top 5s or something.
Right.
It's top 5 and Cena wasn't in it.
Yeah, so
like... Cena, and that's when he was like, boom, I could drop 50.
Bro. I could drop 50. And so, like, you started naming superstars like Braun was naming championships in Miami on that presser. And that wasn't sitting with me. I didn't even... See, this is how I know this is cap. Because I didn't even know a nigga named Hackenschmidt until you brought him up. Yes. I knew Luthez, though. But I only knew him because of the press. I didn't even know the man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you we got a great one for you tonight.
WrestleMania!
They had that little ass Kane. That little Kane.
The little Kane gone. Yeah. I'm just saying, bro. Anybody before the WCW era, I'm not putting on that list above John Cena, bro. They have at least had to be wrestling in live color before they're considered on the recognition.
Yeah, Luther is better than Cena. It's nuts, man. Sergeant Slaughter.
Like, bro, Sergeant Slaughter. Like, we watched a better
top guy. He's talking about Sergeant Slaughter.
I don't even want to get back on this, bro. Can we start debating about something new? Because last time it was Seth Rollins. The time before that it was Cena. Rib, is there any more takes that you have that you feel like will get us gauged?
Well, I don't say argue. We debate with Rib a good bit.
We do debate with Rib a good bit.
When we did our Mount Rushmore too.
Listen,
and then we debated Mercedes.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. And Rib, matter of fact, you're gonna debate me this time. Ooh. Because I only call Cena the GOAT because my nigga career ain't done yet. Once Roman laced them boots up, I'm proclaiming that nigga the GOAT. So now you tell me you can probably name 20 better than Roman, and then this is where I'm gonna say hell nah. So let's go ahead and get what you got to get out the way. That's my initial statement. Once Roman Reigns is done, he's the GOAT to me. Now, I'll wait on you. I'll wait on you to say what you got to say. In the meantime, chat, we do got a little bit of things to talk about, man. We got some WWE releases happen. Braun Breaker done came back. I mean, literally told Seth Rollins, I'm gonna turn you. I'm gonna make sure everybody make sure you a shell of what you used to be. That was OD. Now, listen, Braun Breaker and his promos, like they slept on. I feel like they just gotta let him cook. When they give him a microphone and be like, hey, go out here and say this, I'd be like, this don't even sound like Braun. Just let him go out there, spear somebody, and talk his cash. That's me though. Bro, SmackDown was. I mean, we got a new United States champion on SmackDown. So I guess that's also breaking news. Cody Rhodes. We got to talk about the trajectory of what Cody on. Cody's still on anti-TKO timing. I don't know what is happening. I love it too, but I don't know what's happening. So there's some minor things to talk about, y'all. And we also got some games to play for y'all, man. Rib, anybody in the chat can participate. This is not, y'all know what it is. Let's get it. Huh? Are these all who better than Rome? Big Rome? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You only got 9. You only got 9 ahead of Big Rome. I ain't even. Yeah, you definitely got me chopped, but is that all? I gotta know if that's all before I even dive back into this.
I ain't gonna say nothing either. I'm gonna let y'all do that. I'm gonna just mediate. But
yeah, nah.
You see what he said? He said Randy Savage. He said Chris Jericho. Yeah.
I'm not even see the crazy part is I seen 9 names, but I really only seen like 3. Like my head only seen 3 names. Like my brain tuned Hogan out so hard that I just saw Austin first. I was like, damn, Austin, okay, cool. Rock, okay, cool. Brett. Listen, I know Brett was the shit when y'all was around. Like, no cap. I know he was that dude. But the only dynamic duo that belongs in the top 10 as 2 top guys is Austin and Rock. Like, I'm sorry. Like, y'all gonna have to choose between Brett and Sean. Like, that's on y'all. That's just me. And you know who I'm choosing. So Brett about that motherfucker. I'm just keeping it stacked. Like, all right, see, this is where you got me fucked up. Listen, Rib, he was here. Listen. All right, Jericho, Taker, cool. Angle, not Kurt, bro. I'm sorry. Kurt as a wrestler is a demon. Not a bigger draw than Rome. Not better than Rome, bro. I'm sorry. Hackenschmidt, we don't know him. Luthez, we only know the press. William Regal, better GM than wrestler character in my lifetime. Owen Hart, we can't do that. I don't even think. Come on, bro. I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but like he probably would tell you, Big Rome. British Bulldog. We fought the Georgia Bulldogs. I don't know. No, not over Roman, dog. This is an 11 rip. This is an 11-time main eventer. We talking about at Mania, and I know you gonna say some of these have maybe been forced, but who was gonna be in that spot other than him? That's the question that people got to ask themselves when they talk about Roman's push. Who at the time was going to take that place? And I know the name you're thinking of, Rib. You probably gonna say Seth Rollins, but you can't.
He can't
because you don't like him either.
Yeah, he can't. He can't.
So who other than Big Roman?
Say Drew, Kevin Owens.
They tried that with KO.
No, because then they had him lose to fucking Goldberg.
They did.
If him and Jericho was the main, like, I think if him and Jericho was the main event and it was still for the Universal title, I think that would have been fine.
That would have been gas.
33.
That would have been gas.
I think that was 33. Might have been 34. I can't remember if it was New Orleans or if it was 33. But they could have if they really wanted to go that route, but they didn't. Because I think that was the Roman Taker year, which did need a main event.
That show was bunch.
That shit was ass.
Or the show was bunch.
2-pack of ass.
That shit was bunch. But I'm blaming that more on the company for having Roman in there with damn 80-year-old Taker. Like we can't blame why that match was a stinker on Roman.
Not facts. Nah,
he tried. He tried, chat. But I do agree, the story leading up, if they would have led into the list and KO, that would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
Because Goldberg and Brock wasn't even big on the Mania card. I don't even remember that. Like, I just remember Brock winning. And I'm like, we're retelling this story 13 years later. Like, they didn't need a belt either. Brock could have just got his get back. But I feel like they always just shoehorn a title into certain stories when they don't need them.
Yeah, some of them definitely.
Like, I don't know, man. I just feel like these could have been a lot different.
All right, then, chat. How about this? You can only change one WWE event. Red, P, Reek, any other viewers? You can only change one WWE event in history. What would you change?
Oh, shit. Damn. Because I'm thinking of certain instances, like if this didn't happen or if this did happen, how different would certain things be? But those aren't necessarily like PLE events always.
It could be, bro. It could literally be like Monday Night Raw.
Okay, bet.
It could be like any WWE event. Don't matter. Canon event. I should say.
I damn near want to say the debut of SmackDown Live or on Fox. Just cut that whole shit. Because it ain't no way my nigga lost in 6 seconds, okay? It's just no fucking way.
That's yeah.
I'm trying to think of like moments that was just like, what the fuck? But off the top of my head, I can't think of them right now. Seth Rollins versus The Fiend, Hell in a Cell.
Okay.
Or Bray beat Cena at WrestleMania 30.
What you think that would have done for the trajectory there?
Because then that next year he could have gone in and beat Taker, and then
from there.
Moon. I mean, like a win over Cena at that time was big, but Cena was also like they were also doing like trilogies and stuff, so it wasn't like the only guy that really got the one up on Cena around that time. Well, I guess two was Kevin Owens and AJ. So it's like if you put Bray in that category, he feels like a top guy. So when he won the belt in that chamber, you don't feel the need to take the belt off him to get that shit back to Randy. And Bray is one of those dudes that, like, if he was booked and written well, could have been larger than life character. And he still kind of was. But like the impact he could have had, like niggas love Danhausen. Like like niggas was asking for Karrion Kross and Aleister Black to get pushes and stuff. Like Bray Wyatt was that. Not exactly what they are, but like
he was that. He was
peak
better.
Of Bray was phenomenal, and if they would have just pushed it, could have taken it to a whole different level. Because like him and Roman, think of, like they could have main evented a Mania because their story was always really, really good, and you could have told that story going into a Mania main event. Boom, you got 2 stars with all the other ones that you already have. Because Seth was always going to be a star because of the Shield breakup and everything that happened with that. So it just allows you to build more people.
That's true. That's good. That's good. Because that definitely might that mine definitely would have been Nah, look, I'm gonna be honest. Top tier goes Hogan, Austin, Rock, Cena. Bro, there has to be niggas better than Hogan, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I understand the history. That's the same way I feel about Michael Jordan, though. Like on the low. And this is I know how this is gonna sound. But listen. I think because niggas was the first, like, oh my God, superstar, niggas cherish that so bad. And they can't visualize that there's other talents that have already reached that level. But maybe you don't feel like they've reached that level because of the saturation that has came before, as in terms of like, there has been a lot more superstars. Like, in my eyes, bro, the way y'all view Hogan, or anybody views Hogan's character, there's no way you could look at somebody like The Rock and be like, bro, like that is the biggest superstar in wrestling of all time. The Rock. That's why it's easy for me to let that Hogan shit go. Because I'm like, yeah, carried the business to a pivotal point, but there's been people that took in that shit way to the next level. That's how I feel about the Roman shit. He has taken this shit to a whole nother level. And if Cody would have got a push from the jump, Cody might would be up here too on some no bullshit. But come on, dog. Everybody was in unison talking about Mania. That the shit was ass. Him and Punk had that match, and the talk after Mania was, oh, that's one of the best Mania matches we ever seen. That's one of the best matches we ever seen. That shit was 5 stars. I wasn't around there. I don't know. See, that's the only difference between me and you, right? I wasn't around then, so I don't know the pinnacle of the hype that it was at.
The biggest argument for Hulk Hogan is that there's no WrestleMania without Hulk Hogan. That's his biggest argument.
But nigga, that's
no, he lived like
Hulk, that is true.
WrestleMania was literally built because of Hulk Hogan. So like
that's true.
That's the only, I don't want to say the only thing, but that's like the biggest thing you can say. But then also, you can also say like he's got 2 of the biggest moments in wrestling history. Like I know we laugh about the Andre the Giant shit, but like the heel turn in WCW flipped that shit on his head. So like that's another thing that people can look at. Like if we just look at the business aspect and not his personal shit, like those are 2 of the, I guess, the 3 things that you can look at with Hulk Hogan and be like, you can't deny it because WrestleMania wouldn't be WrestleMania if it wasn't for him. The heel turn and NWO being what it was, and what that meant for WCW versus WWF or WWE was what it was. But outside of that, I mean, if you take in like promos, and,
you know, if somebody
else inside the business,
if somebody was to look at me and tell me them things, and what is to be like, there would be no WrestleMania without Hulk Hogan, I would dare look at you in your face and be like, bro, there borderline would not be no WWE without Roman. Seth, Dean took over the business when that shit was failing, cuz.
Yeah.
It's harder to climb yourself out of the hole than to build something that's new. That's the way I look at it. And even Cena had to keep the business afloat all the way until they found that replacement, and then they thought they found that replacement with Roman, and even Roman had that stagnant start, so Cena had to stick around. That's the way I be viewing it. Now, I get that. I get the business aspect. I get that. There's a lot of wrestlers you can pull that business metric shit out with. I just feel like Roman is not one of them ones you can do that with. You better off picking, I don't know. You can't pick Cena in that category. The only person you can nitpick about that shit is maybe, I don't know. Even still, I don't know. Maybe Austin. Because I feel like The Rock would outdraw Austin. But Austin was undoubtedly the favorite of like the core fans. So it's kind of hard. Yeah. So that's why I say tier 2, nah. Because, bro, Roman, come on, bro. Like, that tier 2 crazy. Like, it just depends on how you view people. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm
Savage, Punk, Taker, Brock, and then Roman. Aleister Black has been screwed twice by corporate. Supposed to win the Royal Rumble in 2020, but Vince said no and released him in 2020. Then he was going to win the Royal Rumble in 2020? Oh, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense because he did come up in, 2019? And they went with
Drew. Damn. Yeah, the Pat shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
After learning that after the fact. But that's TKO, though.
That is TKO.
That's TKO. Like, Triple H wanted him in plans.
Yeah.
TKO. But, like, this is the thing about the releases that people kind of failed to see with it. To get the AJ Lees back, to get the Pages back, to get all these people back, we had to expend some people. Yeah. Now, there are some people that didn't deserve to be back, that came back.
And they just brought a lot of people up to the main roster, too.
And they brought hella hitters to the main roster that obviously had to get paid.
Evil, and that's the only one we know of for sure right now. But they signed Evil, and I'm sure they had to sign him to a nice little deal.
But you probably had to sign Royce to a nice little deal. Yeah. You probably there's a lot more influx of talent than there's going to. The only one that, like I said, the only two that I was upset about was Kyrie and Aleister Black.
Yeah.
And personally, Zelina, because I think Zelina is amazing, and I definitely love her in WWE. But they ain't had nothing good for her. Even when she was a champion, she ran through the same two people. Yeah. So
it is crazy. She was one of the first U.S. Women's champions, and she's not even in the company right now.
That shit's beat.
Like, she was the champion maybe 8 months ago.
Yeah,
might have been a little. No, earlier than that, because Julia beat her. And Julia didn't have for that long. Julia came up in before
her and Roxanne came up at the same time.
Series? Oh no, they did come up at the same time. I'm tweaking, but she didn't win it right away when she went to SmackDown. I don't think.
But this is her second reign, though, no?
Julia's.
Right? Did she lose it quick?
She lost to Chelsea and then got it back. Which that was also goofy.
You could argue that Cena's longevity hurt the business. Also, Roman is not as significant as you think he is overall. The closest to Hogan was Austin. He saved the WWE almost single-handedly. How did he save that shit single-handedly when he had a nigga like The Rock? Like, how? If he, like, bro, I literally heard The Rock tell a story about how he thought Vince made him learn all the books and made him learn his projection. The Rock said he made triple of what he projected he thought he was going to make at the start of the year. You got to have a Batman and Robin. And that's why I don't even argue Cena's longevity, because, like, you got to have a Robin. They tried to make Randy his Robin, but y'all know what they used to call Randy? They used to call him Randy Borton. They used to say that nigga was boring. Yeah. So how you gonna tangle? You ain't got nobody to tangle with. Yeah, your business gonna be hurting when you in the ring with niggas like Snitsky. I'm keeping it stacked. Hogan had Andre. Austin had The Rock. Cena had Randy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had a mixture of bads, but they also tried to make his bads good. Yeah. Roman got Seth, but they keep them separate. So That's all I'm saying. But maybe I am wrong. I swear they start chanting, we want Kyrie every week. It's going to be annoying. Why are them niggas doing that shit with Karrion Kross?
Facts.
Nah, not really. Nah, they really did. We didn't even get that shit. The Rock and also popularity is the main factor in the boom period and attitude. The Rock did come up after Austin for sure. No, Austin had Vince. Even still, that's even. He had Vince at first and then propelled to The Rock. That's all I'm saying. Like,
it was definitely The Rock. Like, you could say it was Vince, but if there was no Rock, Austin doesn't. Then who's in The Rock spot? Triple H, Taker.
I'm not doubting Austin
Jericho,
made magic with
Angle.
Anybody, but
I'm not saying he didn't. But
right,
Rock
but
and
Rock
Austin,
is Rock.
The Rock and Austin, like, you could argue that's the greatest rivalry of all time. How are we gonna put? It was huge. I'm not denying. I'm confused. So he did get to Austin's level, or he didn't?
Nah, he's saying the Rock was huge. I'm not denying he got the office level, but I'm assuming Rib is saying like he still feels, regardless, Austin saving the business. Like that's how big of a star he was. So he pretty much carried the boom period through the Attitude Era. He was the driving force of that.
I still think if there's no Rock, it's a lot different. It's a lot harder for Stone Cold to do that because he doesn't have anybody to chase, and he's not chasing anybody. Because Jericho didn't come there right away. He was still in WCW at a point in time. Angle didn't come in there right away. Like when the Attitude Era like really, really started, The Rock and Austin were the two guys.
I like this, Rib. I like it. Anybody else in the chat, man? By the time Austin started feuding with The Rock, business was already booming. He already saved the business. Okay. See, now look, that's something you're going to have over me because I don't know how the business was.
Yeah.
I don't know how the business was doing, but I can bet my whole bottom dollar it wasn't how it was damn near in 2019. I can damn near bet my whole bottom dollar.
Nah, WWE pre-Attitude Era was pretty cheeks.
It was down.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was down.
Like them Monday Night Raws, those was cheeks. I'm not gonna lie. Hulk Hogan was gone. Bret was out. Like them shits was ass.
Them shits was cakes.
Them shits was terrible. Like really
I don't know, bro. You know how ass a business gotta be for motherfuckers to get bad at Punk for leaving at the time he did. You know how bad business gotta be. They literally told us they was about to start ushering motherfuckers out of there.
Yeah.
Seth was like, bro, you put all of our jobs at risk.
Surely did.
That's how down bad that business was. Like I said, I really don't know the Rib. I can't argue the fact of how down bad that side of business was and during that time period because I literally cannot tell you. So it could have been pretty trash. Y'all tripping. Shout out to Bruno and Luthez. Shout out to them boys. Shout out to them.
Mans?
Who?
I said, Rib, this your man's? You know him? Because I ain't never seen nobody else talk about it. So shout out Luthez.
Ain't that Rib that said that?
No.
So I thought Rib said y'all tripping. Shout out to Bruno Luthez. That's somebody different?
That says Alex Alberto G.
Oh yeah, you bugging, cuz. Get off that burner.
Rib going back and forth between two different.
Nah, because Rib probably over there happy as hell because he ain't even tight. Rib probably jumping for joy like,
yeah. Yeah, see?
Yeah,
they don't know shit.
That's on me. Do. That's on me, Rib. That's on me. All hell Bruno San Martino and Luthez. Right? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But I can't believe I see Rib, this is the difference though. Like I can't believe you said Roman not as significant as I think he is. Like that's crazy to say that. That's crazy to say that, bro. I feel like
especially the money that he brought in and the level that they were at for TKO to want to come in. There's a reason that TKO wanted to come in. Like, they was at the New York Stock Exchange. That motherfucker Rome was up there with a big ass suit on, like
showing veneers,
money. Y'all heard what we said when Roman did that fucking dive at SummerSlam. You know what's landing on his dome. You the money,
you the money. Let Jay do that shit.
Facts. Damn, that's crazy.
He talking about he want to be the right hand man one more time. It's over with.
That shit ass.
In 1995, when I was 9, I stopped watching because the product was trash. I started again in 1998, and it was mainly because of Austin. Bro, we almost stopped watching wrestling too. Into the Shield.
One for Shield and Daniel Bryan. For me, at least.
Like, hell nah. They had Daniel Bryan carrying around trash cans around the ring. Hell nah. I remember all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
We almost started doing that too. But at the same time, I feel you though. Bro, honestly, bro, you just lucky as hell you got to see Austin in his prime. So, you lucky. He really is a GOAT. Like, that's really heat. He in my top 5. He in my top 3.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at Austin. I don't know, man.
I think if you got 100 wrestling fans in a room,
you
wouldn't be able to come to one conclusion on who the greatest of all time is. And I think that's a good thing.
I feel like if you put 100 wrestling fans in a room, I think a large consensus would go to Stone Cold.
I think there's a mix. I think
you
obviously have to change. You have to do different ages, demographics, things like that.
Like if we was
there's gonna be a lot of Cena.
True.
Early 2000s. There's gonna be a lot of Rock for the people that like. There's gonna be Hogan. Like you gotta think about like all the different ages and demographics of what they saw growing up, and how many people went back and did their history or like went back into their history. Because I am somebody that used the WWE Network.
Is Ronda a female GOAT or was her run too short? A female GOAT in what? Like UFC? She not even a GOAT in either. Fuck no.
She's a GOAT in UFC.
Ronda,
no. We gotta
as
give her credit.
As far as Ronda in the UFC, as far as women,
yes. Nunes is above her.
I can literally name 4. I could probably take over.
Is better than her. But Impact, there was no women main eventing. There was no women headlining until Ronda Rousey.
Nope, that's true.
Like it's very similar to Conor McGregor because they was dating there at the same exact time. Her peak just wasn't very long.
No.
Yes.
No.
Hers just fell off way earlier.
Conor did way more. I ain't gonna lie.
No, for sure.
I can't.
But they both had some early ass knockouts. Very similar timeline. Like she was a draw. She's the first women's draw in UFC. Like
the company was also
Nunes isn't as big as she is if there is no Ronda. Because who does Nunes beat to become that?
Nah, because this ain't WWE. This ain't WWE. Nunes was stopping everybody.
No, I agree, but she wasn't like before the fight with Ronda. Most people you could ask, they didn't know who Amanda Nunes was.
They didn't
even know who Holly Holm was.
They didn't know any women. It was
That's what I'm saying, but they knew Ronda
because she was the absolute first.
Exactly. That's why she got to get her credit. Like
she in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, she cool. She was the trailblazer. She was the first.
She is a GOAT. I didn't say she's the GOAT, but she is a GOAT when you look at it. She is a GOAT
by that standard.
Yes,
but
in terms of like fighting, no. But in terms of impact and what she did for UFC, yes. Because to this day, maybe Nunes.
And wrestling, she's a little bit more than foot up. Nunes the GOAT as far as women. Like she got it.
100%.
And it wouldn't have mattered if she had to fight a Ronda or not. Like Nunes was a double champion. It was fighting in both weight classes to defend him. Bro, it don't matter what woman.
Yeah,
Nunes could have been the first. It don't matter. Like all I'm saying, when the UFC first dropped that women's division, there was a handful of women. Obviously, Ronda was great in another company for them to go out and seek a women's division to want to put it on a platform. But once the influx came in, Jesus Christ, I'm like, bro. Yeah. So Ronda got to thank God. God, boy, that's the see, it's always motherfuckers that's the first to do something. That's to me like I be loving it, but at the same time, I just be looking at them like I respect it. I definitely respect her. But
somebody got to be the first. Somebody got to be that trailblazer.
Somebody got to be the trailblazer.
That first big name for somebody to take them down, that become the next big name.
If it wasn't for Ronda, Charlotte, and Becky, no main event WrestleMania 33.
I don't know if
But that's on fans. Like, they could have. That's just on fans.
No, they very well could have, because nobody really asked for Ronda to be thrown into Becky's story. Because Becky was the hottest thing in WWE. Nobody can deny that shit. Like, when she got her nose broken, that was Nia Jax that did that, not Ronda. Like, all the shit that led, like, the turn at SummerSlam, everything that happened after that, if they would have just done what they were supposed to do, whether or not Ronda was there, that still could end up being a main event between just Becky and Charlotte. And we can't even say that because we saw people main event after, and Ronda wasn't in them shits. A main event was going to happen eventually, even if it didn't necessarily happen that year. But the way that, there was Brock and Seth was on that card. Daniel Bryan and Kofi was on that card. And both of those feuds were great. Becky's trajectory was top in the business, top of the card completely. Like, it wasn't Ronda. Like,
that's how I feel about New Day. It don't matter if Ronda was around or not. That motherfucker came in there knocking niggas clean.
No, I agree. I agree that she was doing that shit regardless. But
that's why
had the same impact.
Matter of fact, I feel like that's how I feel, Rip. Honestly, I'm there with you. I'll call her a great. That's just, I feel like she's a great for doing it. But fuck that, bro. Holy shit. Hello? I don't know. I feel so strongly about that. Because I'm like, damn, like, the only reason why I feel so strongly about that topic, chat, is only because UFC is one of them sports where you literally could talk your way to fame, but there are so many fighters, bro, where you just like, bro. But it's a very opinionated thing. But she is a GOAT objective. You can ask anybody in the United States if they think Ronda Rousey a GOAT, and they'd be like, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I'm a weird guy. Y'all can't. I just wanted to make sure I express why I'm a weird guy.
But
to y'all.
For me, it's the same with like Diana Taurasi in the W. Like, objectively, is she the GOAT? No. But if you ask the random casual fan, they would say yes. Because that's one of the only names they know.
Right.
So I think there's a part of that too. It's like, that's why I said you got to put like 100 fans that like really, really watched it. Or like, maybe you got to put some that didn't watch it a ton, some that watched it casually, some that watched it every now and then, depending on what was going on. So you can get the different thought process and their mindsets behind everyone's answers and things like that. Because I think there would even be people that say Shawn Michaels or Undertaker is the GOAT of WWE or wrestling or whatever.
For sure.
Like,
wrestling is very broad. Yeah, I feel like the only sports, if you was to throw 100 people in a room for a bunch of sports, you would come out with a conclusive answer for a lot of people.
For the most part, yeah.
But except for probably combat sports and probably like
it's hard to do.
Like, I mean, for me, I don't know. I feel like if you throw 100 idiots in a room for the UFC,
John Jones.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be John Jones, regardless if you know ball or not. But I feel like you throw 100 people in there, they might just start naming some bullshit ass names just because they want to.
There's going to be a lot of people that say Connor,
and I will be sick,
and that would be crazy. But if they're casual fans that aren't like super tapped in, they would say Connor because like, oh, Connor was mainstream, Connor was this, Connor was that. Connor, John Jones, but just had a different time.
Connor is a GOAT. Honestly, because, and I know y'all are probably gonna be like, bro, what the fuck you talking about Rousey? But Rousey was a first, but Connor was, that nigga beat Jose Aldo and then proceeded to be a double champion. And then everybody in the sport proceeded to want to be a double champion after that. In a way, to me, he ruined the sport, but only because of the double championship. Like, I am a weight class fiend. Like, the fact that Usman stayed in his weight class and lapped it twice, that's the coldest shit you can do to me. Fair. Like, I mean, picking an opponent, going up, going here, It's
Yeah.
whatever to me. But I miss Bray Wyatt. I wish Bo Dallas had elevated his legacy. I don't know.
I don't think that was on Bo.
I feel like the WWE kind of there was too much. They had injuries going on the Y6, and the writing was bad. And then
Yeah, they didn't know
I
what
don't
they
know.
actually wanted to do with them, and I can genuinely say that the WWE did fumble it because when they brought them, I can say that they genuinely fumbled it because when they brought them and they did the where it looked like
Everybody
they killed Chad
died.
Gable,
It was
there
fine.
was so much you could do based off of that, and they damn near did nothing. They didn't like they never did that again. They never really attacked anybody. They never really did that much besides backstage, watching people like, okay, that's who they're gonna target next. Never did it. Like they really only had 2 feuds. And I just think they felt like they had to try to do something for Bray. So like, all right, we'll just have his brother do it. But I don't think they ever believed in it. They never even believed in Bray. That's the biggest problem. So it was like, y'all didn't do what y'all was supposed to do with Bray all the years that you had him. Why should we believe that you're going to do it with Bo Dallas? And they did it. The only saving grace that would have helped them, if we're being completely honest, is if they put Alexa in it. But they never did. Because if you put Alexa in it, you have to put them on TV. The fans wouldn't allow you to not put Alexa on TV.
But what do you? I mean, I feel like you can't put Alexa in that shit unless she leading it.
Let her lead it.
So what you do with Uncle Howdy? You just kind of shelf him, or just make him like a?
Nah, he could be that next in line, like, or it could be something like Judgment Day. Like it don't gotta necessarily be like the leader, because like she could just say that, Bray passed it down to her, Uncle Howdy acknowledges that, or whatever. Because it wasn't like Uncle Howdy was like, he was doing anything crazy when Bray was still alive. Like
he barely wrestled.
He was far out. Yeah, he was far out. Like he wasn't in that as involved in the story as he was really just something that was a barrier for Bray and like a border in a way of like, all right, this is.
I remember them niggas
I'm
with
here.
LA Knight.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know.
So LA Knight was coming up,
but I also don't think WWE does a good job with those kind of characters. They just haven't. Outside of the Undertaker,
yeah,
they haven't done well. I think they've tried to recreate it so many times, and they just haven't been able to do it. Aleister Black, his character almost writes himself, and they still couldn't do that twice. You couldn't write Karrion Kross, which, say what you want about him in the ring, his promos weren't bad, and his character work in the back wasn't bad. He was getting a following. There's a lot of guys that got a following, weren't great in the ring, and you still pushed them. You still put them on TV every week. So it's like you have to trust that the wrestler or the superstar or the character that you're trying to build can do it. If they can't, then all right, hey, they can't do it. Like we've seen it plenty of times where like they've tried to give somebody something and it just didn't work. The Jey Uso shit, it didn't work. That's okay. You move on to the next thing. Like even Marie shit, they tried with her multiple times. They tried it with so many different people that was like, okay, this shit didn't work. It is what it is. But I just feel like they've never been able to book. I mean, even outside of like the first 2 years of Bray Wyatt on the main roster, after that, I feel like he was mostly fumbled. And when he wasn't fumbled, it was pretty much him just doing everything on his own and them just saying yes. Because the Firefly Funhouse was all Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, that shows
they had no input. So everything that he was doing in that COVID time, leading into COVID and COVID, that was all him. So it's like they probably also felt the way like, oh, we don't know how to book this guy. He thinks he's smarter than us, which is why a lot of people want him to see him go to AEW because he would have had more free reign and he would have been able to really tap into the character that he wanted to be. But obviously that didn't happen, and then he came back, got sick, everything else happened. But I think AEW did a good job of Brody Lee. Brody Lee looked completely different in AEW than he did as Luke Harper. And Luke Harper wasn't bad. He wasn't bad as Luke Harper, but they allowed him to tap into a character that he had faith in, that he felt he could bring to TV and do well with, and he did. So it's like, that's really what you got to do with characters like that. Just let them guide you. Also, like, don't let them just do anything. But there was a lot of shit that Undertaker was doing that was like, damn, that shit kind of crazy. Like, he was putting people on fucking cross, like crucifixes and shit. Like it was wild shit that was happening. Obviously, it was a different time, but they allowed the Undertaker to do a bunch of different shit, and the guys that they brought in after that were supposed to be that dark character never got to that same level or never got that same opportunity.
Yeah, man. As far as other releases too, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the Kyrie window. I still don't.
I don't.
I feel like that one.
I didn't understand it the first time. So
Yeah,
I
that's a
still don't
little
understand it
rough.
now.
I feel like there was maybe some other options that you could cut, and I don't like to
Definitely.
wish
There was
nobody.
a few in NXT that are still there that I just don't fully understand. No disrespect to them, but like, there's just no way Nikita Lyons still has a job.
That was all Russo. That's what I'm saying. There's too many
It was.
outside. Like it's too many outside. Like I don't know. Like the company could really want something, and TKO could really not want something, and it's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
damn, you can't do something. You can't do nothing about it. So that's the thing. I feel like yeah, enough chatter. That's why the we want Kyrie is important because I feel like they always usually fold once they get backlash because they're such
Yeah.
a company driven or a profit driven company. They'll be like, okay, well, that's a bet. They're gonna pay to
Yeah.
see Kyrie, then we'll just give them Kyrie. So
Yeah.
uh yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I feel like she'll be brought back, but it might just be me being like optimistic about it. But
But see,
if
that's
she
why I
is
was so
going,
mad that Io was left off. Because if Io wasn't left off, Oscar wasn't left off, then Kyrie is in that
mhm.
somehow, some way. Whether she's a manager, whether she's picking in between. Like, they had to have known they were gonna let her go before. That's why they didn't put Io and Oscar on WrestleMania. Because if they did, it would have been even more
Stupid.
confusing to let her go that following week. And my biggest issue with these cuts, like, cuts can happen for sure. It's doing it right after WrestleMania where you make the most money that you make all year. Because especially now that you're doing it 2 nights, you're making hella money 2 nights in a row. And it's like, all right, now we gotta cut 15 people.
That's when
And
they
some of the
budget.
people,
I think that's when
some
they
of the
budget
people,
restart though, right?
yeah. But some of the people, like,
Damn.
obviously they're gonna be like, some of the people don't matter. They're negative,
Mhm.
sure. But the ones that like a Kyrie saying, like, that one doesn't make sense to me. Aleister Black doesn't make, like, if you didn't trust that they were gonna be able to do something, or you didn't have any plans for them, why bring them back? Triple H is always, oh, you can always come home, but once you come home, you ain't got shit for me. Rusev was off TV for about 4 or 5 months, and then just randomly showed up and was on Mania.
Yeah, they
Like, oh, you can bring Paige back, bring AJ Lee, we could bring the Bellas, but those people that be here every week and that have been here for the last 10 years when they wanted to be before they were released and had to come back. Yeah, sorry, you gotta go. Like, the 2021 was the craziest one because they let so many people go, which made sense because of the COVID shit, but like, they let Bray, Braun, Samoa Joe, like, those dudes were like really on TV. So it's just like, I don't think it's a good look for them to make all that money and then boom, budget cut. Boom, budget cuts. And they do it like twice a year. It's not even just once a year. Like, they do it pretty often. So it's just kind of like you doing it right after WrestleMania. It's like you it's like, oh, it's Super Bowl. All right, here are all these NFL employees, you've been laid off because we need to make budget cuts. But it's like, we just made the most money that we've made
yeah.
all season, and it's like, yeah, y'all gotta go though, because we're gonna bring in these new people that we're probably gonna fumble too. Because what the fuck are they gonna do with Evil? And I'm sure you're not super tapped into Evil, but it's like,
Honestly though, you got to do something
we
because
said
I
that
don't
with a
feel
lot
like.
of people.
Well, I'm just saying like you got to do something because I feel like you don't go out and actually get someone like that without a clear objective now. Like whenever you always say you can come home, you can come home. That's because they already had somebody already like. I mean, you know what I'm saying with Rusev, like he not the same character, but he is.
Yeah,
Like
he went right
when they
back to what he was
yeah when they
before
say
he
you
left.
can come home, nigga, they saying come back to this role that you was playing, and
Yeah,
maybe in the
Zack Ryder.
future, yeah, maybe in the future we can have something for you.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, do what's comfortable. Like so, whenever they go out and seek people like this,
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
it's a
They
clear
signed
objective.
Evil. That
Like
that came out the same day that they did all the cuts, or maybe the day
I
before.
That's what I'm saying. That Danhausen shit, they gotta knew they was using him as a marketing prop. The first thing they did was put that man in that box.
Yeah. I
And we
still
was
don't
like,
think they
they
thought
didn't know it
gonna
was
reach
gonna be
this
like,
level,
yeah,
but they definitely had a plan for him because they knew they weren't gonna. He wasn't gonna be like, oh, we put him in the ring like when they did with Penta. Penta showed
right.
up, put him in the ring. Phoenix showed up, put him in the ring. Motor City Machine Gun showed up, put him in the ring. Which that one's crazy to me too. Your tag team division is ass, and you let go one of the best tag teams of all time.
Yeah, no, I forgot about that. Cause that shit was kind of
Santos
nuts.
too. They like Santos was gonna leave. They re-signed him, and he never showed up on TV. He was on AAA a few times, but he never came back on TV.
That nigga was just on AAA like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but it's like he never showed up on like WWE television. So it's like
AAA
he didn't
shit,
sign to be
AAA
with
shit.
AAA.
Yeah, true.
Like, that shit crazy. Because he literally had like put out a post like I'm leaving. I'm about to do this, do whatever.
I wonder how much
And then
the
they signed him
AAA
back.
budget affects their budget too, because they signed Catalina and all that stuff. So like, I wonder how much of that budget overlaps. Like I don't know. And then I wonder how much Target revenue they bring in from TNA from featuring their stars over there a couple of times, or how much money they got to pay TNA to feature their stars over there. Because I mean, they didn't, but they ain't been over there for a while. But I'm just assuming how much money they had to pay TNA to keep Joe Hendry over there before they actually signed Joe Hendry. You know what I'm saying?
Machine Guns with Swipe Right. Swipe Right's not that damn. I don't want to say they're not that damn good, but like we can't like.
Swipe Right is crazy.
They signed. I feel like they signed Evil because it's been rumored for years, but he's married to Io Sky. It just makes the most sense. Io was gonna leave a few years ago, so he didn't need to sign at that point. But obviously, she's one of the top people in the company,
right?
Even though she didn't make Mania, she's one of the top people in the company. So if she's not already under a longer contract, she will resign eventually. So it's probably just the easiest way for them to be able to now travel on. Well, if he's going to NXT, then they won't travel on the road together. But
for Io now,
be in the same company.
For Io now, it's like you're good. You household now.
Yeah.
Like you walk out there, everybody know Io Sky now.
Yeah.
Endeavor doesn't pay TNA to promote their stars when they work there. TNA actually, but see, I didn't know. See, that's why I'm saying I didn't know from a business scope how they allocated the funds, the target funds. I had no idea how they did that. When TNA stars go to Endeavor, so Endeavor would then pay. Yeah, so back to what I'm saying, like that's what I was saying. How much was they paying for Joe Hendry before they actually signed Joe Hendry? How much did Endeavor pay for that invasion angle? Like, that was a lot that happened. I just didn't know how much of that budget was spread around.
Because I also think once you bring people up, they have to sign a new contract.
It's a pay bump for sure.
Yeah. And you brought up, and even before that, you brought up Trick, Oba, Javon. And if them dudes know they worth, they gonna want to bump too. So that's another thing. Is like you gotta look about the people that are supposed to get paid soon. They're gonna want to pay. It's not that different from other sports. It's just seeing all those names go out at the same time.
Once. It's kind of crazy.
But I don't think Kairi Sane was making buku money to where they were like, all right, we got to cut costs with her. Like
she definitely wasn't
cut 2 to 3 people that made less than her and made up for whatever.
She definitely wasn't gonna make buku money, but the route that they was going, she was gonna have to. Yeah. She was about to become one of them.
She probably did make a good bit. Like she made more when she came back than what she did before, because she went to Japan.
Endeavor bought Joe Hendry's contract from TNA. Sick.
Damn.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is true. But Joe Hendry was their top guy. I mean, obviously, he probably wasn't getting paid.
Yeah, crazy.
A crazy amount as being a top guy for TNA.
TNA pays people weird. Some people are just booked on a day-to-day basis. Some people are under contract.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken.
If you can inform me how much Joe Hendry's contract was, that would be dope. That would be lit. Because this is the side of wrestling that I actually kind of want to get into sometimes, is the contract shit, because it's been so secretive from us for so long when we were younger. Really, but now that it's out, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, you can see like who the top.
And then the Brock appearances, I know that took us some cash.
Gonna say, but the crazy thing is, Cena and AJ also retired, so that's a lot of money that you won't have to pay out now. because those were probably.
But they did have
was
to fund.
but AJ was probably one of the top 10 paid in the company.
They did have to fund that whole retirement tour.
But
the amount of revenue that came back
with them shirts
was crazy
and all that shit. So all that shit came right back.
I don't know,
because AEW does do cuts every now and then, but they don't do like a big ass massive cuts. They just cut people every now and then, or they just leave people on TV and let their contract run out. Same Black and Vega were last minute releases solely by Endeavor. TKO is a division of Endeavor.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Endeavor's the whole umbrella. Endeavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit's, yeah.
Which I mean, I guess they don't give a fuck. Like, they probably don't even know who those people are.
The ones that made those decisions. Black and Vega were last minute releases solely by Endeavor. Yeah, because I do remember Zelina saying that she got a letter from TKO and not Sanford, Connecticut.
Wow.
She didn't get the letter from the headquarters. She got it from TKO.
Wow.
So.
Well, that makes sense then.
That sucks. That's why I'm saying that sucks on WWE's part, because you're missing out on premium talent that you were going to use. Now you got to figure out how to.
Especially the Kyrie one, like she was literally in the middle of that story. Like, do you just cut Io and Asuka story now?
Like, does Asuka forget?
Like Kyrie was never there.
That's what I say. Does Asuka just forget she had a whole protege that she was bitching out, or
every week? Like, who, or did they just bring in somebody new? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like what I'm about to say is fucked up. Like, I feel like it would be fucked up to do on somebody's part, but I guess you play the angle of you drove right the company, but I feel like that's kind of fucked up to do.
I mean, Cena did it to Seth and Roman.
True.
With Ambrose.
TKO is $4 million in debt. That is known. I do know that. They were $12 million in debt after they bought WWE from Vince for $9 billion, and UFC's debt. I knew UFC was in massive debt.
Ooh,
that's why they sold their shit out.
UFC one.
They sold their shit out to Paramount. That's exactly why.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's better for you. I mean, more eyes.
Yeah.
That's a snag AEW's going to end up running into, though. But they already got partnered up with HBO.
HBO, yeah.
Vega didn't get a letter. She got a phone call from TKO at 5:30 p.m. on a Thursday. Okay, word. So it wasn't a letter.
5 p.m. on a Thursday. And then the news came out what? Today's Sunday. So the news came out what? Friday? Maybe it was Thursday.
Hold on.
No, it might have been Thursday because I can't remember what day it was. Because I worked Thursday and Friday, but I just can't remember if it was when I saw it. But I did see her reaction to Sean Ross Sapp saying something about it before she was able to, which that's happened every time. Like, very few people have been able to put out some kind of statement about being released before Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful put out whether or not they were let go.
Which is so fucked up.
It really is.
Like, that's somebody's whole livelihood. Like, to have leakers get a hold of that information before the talent do is actually something I would never condone, ever.
Okay, so it was Friday. Okay.
It was Friday. It don't really matter if you were wrong in that regard. You're teaching.
Right.
You're teaching me something here. You're literally fact checking everything. So I always appreciate that. But it is cool to always have accurate information. So good on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how WWE navigates that at all.
I also feel like the wrestling quote unquote journalists, they don't have any morals and ethics.
Hell no. You selling out a story for Munyon.
Yeah.
Leakers
behind a paywall, by the way.
Yeah, leakers
Most always are behind a paywall.
That's the most motive you'll get.
Yeah.
It's money when it comes to leaks. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid.
Yeah. And they realize that they're ruining people's reactions and people's careers, and they just don't give it in.
Yeah, that shit. You just want to be the first to put the information out. It's like, damn. Especially if you already have a platform. That's something I never understood. Yeah. Like, for example, TMZ. Like, y'all have been around for 20 years, bro. And you're still got people in parking lots taking pictures of shit they don't need to be taking pictures of. I'm like, bro, at what point can you just be a regular ass news outlet?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, no such things as leaks or spoilers in this razzling biz. I mean,
There is though.
There is to me
Yeah, there
because
literally is.
I mean I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Everything is free press, free game in this business. I get it. But for example, the fact that I knew Paige was coming back before she did is terrible
Mm-hmm.
because that information as a news outlet could have been kept to yourself.
Yeah, and then you could have just said like, "I knew this all along." Da, 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 like Sean Ross Sapp does a lot. Like he'll say
Like,
something a month early, like, "Ooh, something big is gonna happen here," and then he can say, "This is what I was talking about."
that's cool.
Or, nah, because even if I say put it behind a paywall, other people are gonna see it, and there's a lot of people.
Do you
A
schedule your
lot of
streams
people
on here?
listening.
No, I
Not
definitely need to
necessarily.
start though. I definitely need to start scheduling streams, but no, for the most part, we don't. Unless this is something to your point, then I definitely want to hear what you got to say because I feel like
Yeah,
I just kind of walk right into your shit.
yeah, it's kind of goofy, like the journalists, because like it's also like who the fuck is leaking the information?
That's what I've always wanted to know. Like they
Like
gotta have a
like
mold,
they have to know that someone's leaking. I
but
mean,
some stuff has to be
just
self
given.
leaked to
Yeah,
generate buzz. I can already see that. For example, everyone that works in this biz has Dave's phone number and vice versa. I get that. So it could literally be
it's
anybody
like
leaking it.
Shams.
Yeah,
It's like Shams
it's like
of
Sean.
Woj
They like
before.
Shams.
But I think even with him, which I've heard him talk on Numbers on the Board a few times, like even him, like he says he knows when and when not to do stuff like that. But I think these people they don't give a damn. Like if they find out Brock Lesnar's not really retired, which I just saw or yesterday, then but oh no, it's a story. He's not really retired. Like if us like actually thinking that he was retired and then his music hit, or then Gunther called him out and forced him to come back, that'd be way different
You know,
than
sure they probably
how it
ready to
was.
should definitely schedule ahead of time. That's I bet. Is this a different person? I don't know why my comments ain't really like reloading off new people.
It's Alex. One of these is Alex Alberto. The other one is Universalum, and then the other
Hey,
one is Rib.
shout out Universalum, shout out Rib,
But some of
as
them are like
always.
deleting,
It's an update,
which
y'all.
I
So
don't really
on our
understand.
end, we got an update. So I don't know what's like. I like on Reek's end is showing on my end. I don't know
Well, I
why.
just look at
It's
straight
not.
at the YouTube.
Oh, okay. Where
Yeah,
I'm on the.
I just watch the YouTube stream and then just see the comments pop up.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. I guess I could do that
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
I'm actually type stripping.
yeah. I just read the comments as they pop up.
Okay, so I do see some message
But
retracted.
like there was a lot more from Alex Alberto before, but some of his are just kind of like deleting out of nowhere. I think even Rib and Universalum, because there was a
Boy,
lot
Rib.
that was said in between that
That
just
boy
kind of
Rib,
disappeared.
bro. Rib, I got so much respect for you, bro. No, despite how much you hate the wrestlers I love, bro, I got so much respect that you be pulling up every week. Universal, shout out to you, bro, for coming in here and even
I said we've seen your name a couple times.
yeah, we've seen your name a couple of times. Alex, I'm not 100%, but shout out to you as well. We just like to shout out to everybody that take the time out of their day to watch somebody. I know, look, I got short attention span. Like it'd be hard for me to sit down and watch somebody yap for a long time. So the fact that y'all sit here and yap and watch us, all the better. All the
What
better.
the hell?
Um, I do want to ask the chat though. I do want to ask the chat. How
What
do
the
y'all
hell
like
happened?
the idea of CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and how we're getting to this story?
What the hell happened?
What's wrong?
It's like 4 boxes on the YouTube screen now, or maybe it's just 3. I can't even.
It's 4 boxes.
Like it's got me, but it's like buffering, and then it's like me underneath it, and I can't tell if there's one underneath you. Maybe it's just 3.
I don't know. Hold on.
You said I'm making a complicated sandwich.
You ain't making no complicated sandwich. You making a Scooby Doo sandwich. That's what it sounds like. One of them Big Jones. I ain't never had no sandwich from the UK. I can only imagine how different it is from here. I'm still pissed Tiffany and Julia didn't happen at WrestleMania. No excuse.
I agree.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna leave and come back real quick, see if that changes.
There was some matches on there that definitely probably would have been that match would have been better than some matches that was on there. Like obviously, like if you wasn't gonna have the Usos in the Vision go at it for the tag team championships, you could have left that shit off. You honestly could have had that at the Raw after WrestleMania. No bullshit.
Yeah.
And it would have been like whatever. They could have done that better. Like I know people hate interference fest, but like they could have had the Vision versus the Usos for the tag team championships, and they could have had Seth run out there, and they could have had a whole lot of chaos, and they could have had Braun run out there. Yeah. It could have been crazy. And then if you really wanted
to have Speed run out there,
yeah, that's what I was about to say. And if you really wanted to be clunky and weird, you could have had Speed out there and still remain cursed. Like, and we would have just been like, okay, that's on par with what y'all been doing with Raw. Make Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton versus CM Punk for a pay-per-view. Now, listen, Alex, I seen a theory. I don't know if this is a theory you're basing it off of, but I did see a theory. They said Randy and Cody at Backlash. And they said Randy wins at Backlash. Then Cody and Punk for the number one contender. Cody beats him, gets to face Randy. I think they say Cody wins, Punk wins the Rumble, and then so forth. They match up at Mania. I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. I am new to chat. Well, welcome to chat, my boy.
What's good, Peter?
How are you living?
I hope I said that right.
I'm gonna call you Van. My boy P Van. Can I call you P Van? Is that cool? I don't want to say your name wrong. That's big in my household. We cannot say nobody's name wrong. Well, we view that as mad disrespect. Toasted chicken. Hold on. Whoa. Let me get right real quick. That boy said, hold on. Let me see something. Let me see. Is this on live? Okay, Rib, what you got cooking up in that kitchen? My boy said he got toasted chicken, Reek. Ham. Reek does not like onions. I do know this. I do know this about my boy. He doesn't like onions. I do like onions, so I'll take your spring onion on that sandwich. Cheese and mayo. Do you like mayo, Reek? No? No mayo?
No.
Okay. On seeded bread, in the George Foreman. The fact that you said in the George Foreman, my boy.
That's a big difference.
My boy.
You just made the list.
You just made the list, man. You just made the list. You just made the freaking list.
Oh, that toasted chicken, ham, spring. Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, toasted chicken, like you should just let us think it was toasted chicken. Because that shit sounds phenomenal.
Back now, we'll look at old messages and respond.
Well, pretty much, there ain't really much to respond to, gang. I mean, I pretty much just wanted to appreciate you for being in here. We wanted to appreciate you for your support. And that's it. Stand up, guy. You good? That's good, my boy P Van. He said he good in the hood. All right, chat. Look, I forgot what we were about to speak on.
Damn.
We talked about the cuts.
Uh-huh.
Brock is retired. They're trying to bring him back, but he's refused to. Honestly, we just feeding off the chat. Honestly, the pod is just for getting fed off the chat. Y'all are really generating topics.
Yeah.
And I feel Brock. And you know what? F the WWE. Let Oba retire you. If you felt like that's what you wanted to do, if you felt like that was the next big bad man, you stand on that.
Yeah.
Do it for us. You owe it to us, bro. Especially after what they had you do for Kofi. You know what I'm saying?
And Big E.
And Big E.
Took my whole title reign.
All I'm saying is, y'all, if Brock want to be done, Oba was the perfect person to do it.
Literally.
It didn't have to be Gunther. TKO canceled Tiffany versus Julia for Mania. Mania was originally supposed to have 16 matches. I believe you, cuh. Cause 7 and 6.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Me
So
and Reek
that
made
means Io,
Oscar. Io Oscar probably.
Julia, Tiffany. And who would have been the other one? Maybe Mello.
Was Punk right to slap that phone out the weirdo hand? Alex, if you have to ask if Punk was right to slap the phone out of the weirdo's hand, he was definitely right. You called bro weirdo. And I seen the video.
I didn't see it.
The video, bro, like, you should have got your shit smacked. I'm surprised Punk ain't smack him. So basically, Reek.
Oh, okay. I see Universal. Now I'm not confused anymore. Because I keep seeing them like disappear here and there.
Okay, word.
That makes sense.
Let me see if I can find this, man.
Yeah, because I didn't see anything with Punk. Damn, like, Donovan Mitchell just ran somebody over. Oh, it's a woman? I mean, he didn't do it on purpose. He was trying to say.
Hold on, chat.
Say the ball.
Let me get the clip for y'all. Restless Wrestling getting advanced. Hold on. Let me see if they got the official view.
Randy is injured? Damn.
They did say he was banged up. His shoulder, right?
Shit,
I'm trying to find.
Fucked up Cody. So who is Cody fighting at Backlash?
They might call Punk. They might give us a prelude.
Hey, he did say he was waiting.
He said
somebody to get injured.
Let me see.
Universal got all the
yeah, he got all the he got all the
Sean Ross out.
Shout out to you, gang. I'm gonna just keep it off, but I am gonna pull it up real quick, y'all, just so we can get my boy Reek on that. Let's see. I mean, I'll play it with a little sound, just so y'all can hear Bailey say, "Go away."
Surprise you.
We love you, Belly.
It's valid. It's valid. I mean, I'm just saying, chat.
I agree.
I'm just saying, chat.
Fuck out of people's face, man.
If that's my wife over there chilling with her friend and having an intimate moment, bro, get out my damn white face before we have a problem.
Hey, Bailey.
Like, come on, bro. Read the room, gang. Come on. 100% deserved. 100% deserved. So, yeah. Alex, I definitely think Punk was right in that regard. Randy will be back in time for Italy or Money in the Bank. Damn, I didn't know it was this bad. Usos versus Mania was a spotlight Usher Speed. That was TKO decision. Which, like, I understand that. Like, I get it. But don't take other matches off the card. Like, I'm fine with you having it on there. But don't take better story-built matches off the card. Because, like, now TKO really is. Now I'm starting to understand the Cody angle. Because Cody being dead-ass serious. Like, y'all really interfering with the wrestling side. Now I'm starting to see that Triple H and all these other folks involved with the business want things to go a certain way, but TKO is overruling them. I'm still not excusing some of this sorry-ass writing because even before TKO took over, y'all was definitely doing some bullshit still. But WrestleMania 39 and 40, that's looking like the best we gonna get.
Facts.
No bullshit. Saturday night main event, I'm about tired of them. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm gonna keep going live with them, for sure. But boy, some of them be drags.
It's just house shows, man.
Them shits is house shows. Chat. What's the best story in wrestling right now? What's the best story in wrestling? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Hey, for the first time ever, the Death Riders had me sat down. They done kidnapped Will Ospreay. I said, damn, hold on, this some G shit. I had to lock in.
What the hell are they doing?
She cracked Will Ospreay neck. Mox had me weak. Yeah, she's good. Hey, that was a real good pitch. to have somebody join your team. If I'm Will, I'm types going over there. I'm not gonna lie. Because he asks valuable questions, but that's just one story in wrestling. We got more stories. What's the best story, y'all? Give me something.
Best story in wrestling right now. Wow. Oh.
Bloodline. You know I'm never gonna hate that. That's peak cinema. And I ain't even gonna lie. I was locked in when the Usos came down there to help Jacob. And then they realized they ain't had to. I said, wait a minute. Now in my head, I'm thinking like, wait a minute. I don't like how they just falling in line with Jacob. I don't like that. Y'all was just on Monday glazing.
Facts.
And Jay was all up in his face talking about something. Hey, you stepped up. You called a shot. Go to war, Us. I'm like, hold on, Jay. Don't you want to be right hand man? Why you supposed to be talking this man down?
True.
Not building him up. So
but
what's going on?
Maybe he feels like Jacob easier to beat. But Jacob also said he didn't want to be OTC. Or he didn't want to be the Tribal Chief.
We're working up to Roman versus Rock coming sometime before 2030. Listen, I was fully expecting the Rock and Roman to happen this year. Like, I thought TKO would call Saudi and be like, make sure Dwayne at Mania to face this man. I thought that was because I know they gonna be like the US ain't gonna be going for that, but they know Saudi going for that. So we'll see. Like I said, I got Roman losing the belt to Oba at Survivor Series. That's when I got him losing to him. I just think there's so many stories that Roman about to tell with this belt, and there's so many people that he can elevate on the way, ultimately to Survivor Series with Oba. And then Oba can walk in as champion at Mania. That's literally how that should go. That's ample time. Survivor Series to Mania is ample time to get him a proper feud with somebody to main event his first Mania. Because I'm not looking for Oba just to be champ. Like some folks on Twitter just looking for him to take it off Roman at SummerSlam. Nah, because they let him take it off him at SummerSlam. They're not gonna have shit for that man walking into Mania. So nah. Take it to Survivor Series. Let that man main event his first Mania. Night 1, night 2, don't matter. If you really playing it smart, try to let Roman take the belt back on night 2. I don't think The Rock's ever wrestling again. Yeah, me either.
Me neither.
I don't even think we'll see Dwayne again. Like, I'm just being honest. I doubt we see Dwayne.
Fuck Birdie. Tired of seeing, bro.
Say he tired of seeing live action Moana. We done with that. Good movie though. Dwayne can make some movies. he got a couple. He definitely ruined Fast and Furious for me though. He lame as hell.
Man.
But you got a couple.
Coming to somebody else franchise, some yeah, I can't lose. Brother. There'd be no franchise for you to come to.
Like him and Dom.
If it wasn't for bro.
Man, they should have ended that shit already, bro. We know how that go. Nobody got no more stories for me. I got a bloodline. Rib, you got a good story for me? I would have said, I mean, y'all know my story. My story not over yet. Liv, and Stephanie is not done yet.
True.
So I'm still going with that.
Honestly,
have ever seen The Condemned? I think I have.
Stone Cold?
I think I have. Let me make sure, though. I'm rewatching all the X-Men right now, y'all. Not even gonna lie.
Last Stand, my favorite one. Actually don't know. What's a great story right now in wrestling? Like I kind of like what they did with MJF, but I don't know if I would say that's the best one.
Bruh, Rib, The Condemned got 16 on Rotten Tomatoes is crazy.
Damn.
But it's got a 6. What? Rotten Tomatoes they be doing that with people though. Ric Flair constantly. Nah, bro. Ric Flair crashing out on Lil Wick is low key the funniest shit I seen in a minute, bro. That shit was so funny to me, bro. Raw versus Roman will happen. Any means necessary. Too much money on the table. It is a lot of money on the table, but them two dudes have made the most money possible. So it's about getting there. I know Roman to do it, but to me, my worry is The Rock gonna come back and be like, I ain't really trying to lose to that nigga. That would be my thing. You know how much ego is gonna have to take place in that match? Because whoever win that match between Rock and Roman, that's the ultimate OTC. Like that's the best in their family. And I don't know if either one of them gonna want to lose that title. On God. So Rib not meant to AJ is about what happened? Whoa, when we started talking about AJ, whoa.
That was when he asked about the Punk stuff.
Supposed to be Roman versus Rock. See, that's what I said. Saudi Arabia. That's what I said. Saudi Arabia, bro, that's a cameo fest over there. And I won't be caring because it's Saudi. Mania, I'm already mad. Mania gonna be at 1:00. Like that shit. I know people was
bro, that shit then in the daylight here.
Yeah, I know people was kind of upset about that over here. But 1:00? Like, damn, you gotta get home. Like, I'll be already mad that I gotta hurry up and rush home to watch the NBA playoffs at 1:00.
That's a fact.
You don't think The Rock will put over Roman? Bro, that nigga didn't put over Cena. When Cena was supposed to get put over for real. Like, nigga didn't put over Punk. Like, that was crazy. Like, I'm just saying, bro. It's not about what he put him over. It's about the title of the family. Like, although the bloodline is a WWE family, this shit is definitely blending the lines of real life. Yes. Like the Usos literally told them that Roman is their cousin and Roman used to treat them like a big brother. Like, this shit is a tale as old as time. This shit really blending the lines. I believe in real life, if Roman was to tell Jacob Fatu to do something, that nigga be like, what? This is blending the lines, bro. So I really feel like, I don't know. Because in the tribal chief history, it was The Rock's father and it was Roman's father. They was both the head of the table type shit. They have a match. It's only going to be one. It's already, I mean, Roman already getting in Hollywood. There ain't too many lanes The Rock gonna let that nigga cross in. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
But you know, they might as well put me in the family. I know shit.
He Dominican, y'all.
Que lo que? I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. They redoing new versus OTC again. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, that's not what I'm trying to see though. Like, we can't have this Jacob be the new Solo type shit. Like, that shit dead. We passed that.
Yeah, shit what?
Like, I like the idea of him being like, yeah, he pretty much pulling a swerve on a Hangman. He pretty much put up on Roman, was like, yeah, I need that spot. I need that status. That's what I like the story being.
I agree, Rib.
What that mean, though?
He's saying that bipolar is a part of mental health, and I agree. He said not mental health. Is Alex, or not Alex, Universal said not mental health. She's bipolar. And he said bipolar is that. I agree.
Nah, Universal. No, hell no, Universal. Hell no. There is no U.S. title for Obafemi. There is no IC title for Obafemi. It's world title, or we just gonna keep bopping motherfuckers over their head until we get a world title.
Yeah.
Ain't no mid card for that man.
Oh, yeah.
You can pull that off with you can pull that off with Trick.
Yeah.
Because Cody Rhodes is the champion over there. Mm-hmm. But you can't pull that on Raw. We're not believing that.
No.
We never will. Even if Oba was on SmackDown, I'm not believing that shit.
Facts.
Oba just had a match with Cody. He just had a match with Brock. There is no coming down from that. Unless you, me, Reek, Rib, Alex, as fans turn on him, that's the only way that's happening. It's the only way. Yeah. It's over, brother. That man has Stephanie McMahon strutting. It's clip. He's top of the company. It's over. Really is. He's cashed his check. The only thing this hurts is other talent. Because we got another gatekeeper. But he's young. He's young, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
That's all. If Roman don't lose the title to Oba, then Roman failed. He failed. He failed at his job.
Agreed.
Liv versus Steph, Z's. I can't agree.
Can't give it you on that one, gang.
I can't agree. It's one of the most pure hatred feuds we have in the WWE right now. It's damn near the only pure, other than, I guess, do we see Bianca back before 2028? Nah. Yeah,
I think so. She's already 6 months pregnant.
Okay, then yeah. Damn.
Montez said they've been hiding it for 6 months.
Yeah, she had abs.
That's the craziest part. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Montez said 6 months.
Nigga, 6 months pregnant with abs?
Yeah, she's nuts. Which is why I think she's back before 2028.
Well, I didn't know she was 6 months. That's a given. I don't think
she'll be back in 2026, but I think she'll be back at some point.
I thought that announcement was. I mean, obviously she had a baby bump, so I thought she was only. I thought she was only about not 2-3, but about 3 to 6. Not 3. Yeah, I guess 3 to 6. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Which people asked if that's what she would do since she has this much time off, because this is her only real injury for her.
Yeah.
Ever. At least in WWE, I don't want to say ever, because she dealt with some mental health stuff when she was at Tennessee, I think it was. So
Universal, can I ask why you don't like Liv versus Stephanie? What makes that feud boring to you? I would love to hear that. I really would.
Who does Universal know? That's my question. He said Unreal Producers confirmed it's fake and made up. What do you know? Where are you getting this information?
Yeah, who are you? And do you perhaps live in Stamford, Connecticut?
Facts. He work in the corporate office.
Are you one of these leakers we're talking about?
LA leakers. J. Cole. Here we go.
LA leakers. Hey, that used to
J. Cole.
That used to have you.
No. I did not expect him to rap on that beat like that. I feel like everybody said the same thing. It's whoa, why did he rap on that beat like that? But that shit fire.
Come on now. When you got it, you got it. When you got it, you got it, folks, man. I don't know. Yeah, there wasn't really much popping, bro, outside of Mania. Like we could sit here and talk to y'all about the episodes that just happened, but there ain't really no point. Nothing really.
Oh, wait.
Besides.
Fatal Influence. Because the reaction that JC Jane got when she picked up that microphone and started talking to Rhea Ripley, boy, the crowd might have just made another star. They might have just made another star. Now I'm hoping that they continue to pick up on it, and not just 1 week in terms of the crowd. I mean, but.
Bro, JCJ, like I said, hey, listen, y'all, this is why y'all have to tap into Restless Wrestling. Now, if y'all know this, we have spoke about JCJ on this pod. I have expressed that I wasn't the biggest fan of JCJ once she captured the NXT Women's title. But then further down the line, I admitted that she was gross. She was tough. So, I like it. I like the fact that she got that reaction because it's well deserved. That lets me know that people actually was paying attention to that run.
Yes.
Liv versus Roxanne main event, pay-per-views with the right story. as it should, because, but it should end in Roxanne winning because, I mean, I don't know. Should the Prodigy beat the greatest of all time, as she says?
Yeah,
that's the thing that I would like to see. Yeah, that's how you do it. The finish of Punk Roman was changed on Friday evening. It was both for Punk to win. Not sure why TKO changed it. The money. You know why TKO changed it?
No, he didn't answer our question. Who are you? How do you know this?
Honestly, I'm just more blessed that you in here.
How do you know this?
You're plugging.
Information.
You're plugging.
Triple H wanted Punk to retain, so how mad is he that Roman is champion right now? So does he make Roman not look as great as a champion like he did the time that when he brought in or when he came in?
My favorite movie of all time, Rib, is The Dark Knight. Undoubtedly.
I have a few that I can never really choose from, but Red Dawn is like the first one that comes to mind.
I could tell you genre. I could literally go off genres if you wanted me to.
Yeah, if you wanted genre, it'd be a little bit easier.
But my favorite movie is The Dark Knight. I will turn on The Dark Knight and sit my ass down and watch that movie anytime. I promise you. So,
actually, mine is probably You Got Served. I'm not gonna lie. I've watched it so many times since 2000. No. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
That is. Get the fuck.
We're not doing this.
That nigga's Sonny.
Sold us out.
Bro, that movie, boy. Get the fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why categories matter. Because black movies, BET-esque movies.
All right, don't do us like that. We was on real movie. We was in the theaters.
We was in theaters. On God. You had Omarion. You had Marcus Houston.
And this is in like theaters. Peak time of B2K.
Of course. But the most times I've seen that movie, BET Marathon.
On DVD.
I did have it on DVD. But that shit was a BET Marathon. I always classify those as black classics anyway. Black classics are their own category for me. That's why I call it BET.
But Red Dawn is like my favorite like movie. That's just like a movie.
But what's the point of
what the fuck they got to do with anything?
But what's the purpose of getting disqualified and attacking Rhea? She lost the match on purpose.
Because she can't no one wants to take that loss. You can't have JC Jane take the loss on her first night, and you definitely can't have Rhea, who's the champion.
Hey, Alex, bro, I just want look. You said JC Jane is just not attracted to me. Her face isn't pretty to me. Is it her nose? I can't answer why she not attracted to you, gang.
Gang, you said to me.
I can't answer that, gang. How am I supposed to know? Fallon Henley is the best looking one in the group. That's all opinionated.
I have nothing to say about that.
I do have a fiance at the crib. That's the best looking thing I got in my life. And that's how it's going to stay.
I don't have a fiance, but I do have a girlfriend.
So I can't really sit here and say who's attractive, who not attractive.
I'll say Fallon Henley is my favorite in the group, but that's off ability, not attractiveness.
You know. But literally though, Alice, I can't answer that for you.
Yeah, literally cannot.
I can't.
What you mean by that?
Listen,
I don't understand why y'all laughing though, because that movie is really good though.
What you mean? Reed, first of all, you know why I'm laughing. As a watcher and knower of that movie, you know why I'm laughing.
Yeah, but why Rib laughing? I don't like that.
If heaven wasn't my way.
Hey, that's on fire.
Like, what exactly?
Boy, you better get your dumb ass. Boy, you better get your dumb ass out that apartment.
Bro, that motherfucker, bro, that shit.
And I pack up my bags and leave the world behind. Let's save it all for you.
Mama getting stomped out and I'm getting serenaded.
And my man on a date eating fries out of a shake.
Bro. And that's what I'm saying.
But there are so many different storylines in that movie. That movie is fire, bro.
That movie's gas.
That movie is
14% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's what I'm saying.
Rotten Tomatoes, nigga, I don't give a damn. Got me fucked up, nigga.
Look. Why you is The Condemned your favorite movie? Is that why you did that?
Nah, facts. Because he said Rotten Tomatoes ain't shit earlier. No, all of a sudden, 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. I didn't say shit about Condemned earlier. I said it was a good movie.
I'm about to say, Rip, I'm a movie connoisseur, though, gang. So
Shout out to Roger.
like I can really take it there with movies. Like no cap.
Yeah, I love movies too, and
Like-
I like movies that people don't really like. There's a lot of movies that are like some of the biggest movies ever. I haven't seen them, but there are a lot of movies that I do like that I know a lot of either not a lot of people watch or people didn't like. Like I like the original Suicide Squad. I know a lot of people didn't, but I enjoyed it. See,
Had Will Smith.
but I'm also not a.
It had Will
I'm
Smith.
not somebody that reads the comic books and like know all the ins and outs of what the Suicide Squad was supposed to be. So, you know, I have a different perspective on a lot of movies that people dislike and stuff.
I think Rotten Tomatoes. I think I was about to say I think Rotten
seen any
Tomatoes.
Harry Potter. None of those.
Wait, you never seen Star Wars before?
Never seen any Harry Potters. Never seen.
You at least got to watch Clone Wars, gang. That's not even a movie.
Never
That's
seen
just the show. Like Clone Wars, the show, the animated show is so good.
I've never seen it. I didn't
My
watch the
favorite
Iron
is-
Man movies until like 2 years ago.
True Romance is a good movie, gang.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's
I
a
don't
good
think I've
movie.
seen that. Yeah, if I did a top 10 movies, I actually don't know what all would be in my top 10. Black Panther is
Well-
probably in my top 5.
I say True Romance is a good movie based off of I like thrillers. It depends on
Okay.
if you like I don't know. I'm a thriller guy. Like if you was asking me top 10 movies, like I'm 9 times out of 10, 6 of my top 10 are gonna be thrillers. Like
Oh, yeah.
I just love that category.
Yeah, I'm a rom-com / comedy ass nigga. Like Blended, love that movie.
Blended is a good movie.
That shit's hilarious to me.
Blended is a good ass movie, actually.
The Longest Yard, love that movie.
It's a good
Bad
movie.
News Bears, the second one, like the newest or the most recent version. Love that movie.
Rom-coms are good, but they're their own category. Like that's why I say that on like because I don't know
Like,
if somebody
Guess
was.
Who? Funny ass movie.
What'd you just say? What movie?
Guess Who?
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I just heard who. I was like, what you mean? I was like, what you mean? What you say? Dead ass. Good movie. Pretty good movie. Ain't gonna lie.
I actually don't remember that movie at all. Like, I know what
Um,
the characters are, but I don't remember anything from the movie.
yeah, I don't know. Like, if somebody was to come to me and be like, yo, this rom-com the greatest movie I've ever seen, I'd be like, that's lit. I wouldn't be mad. But
Well, I
me
guess
as a person,
rom-com.
I don't. Only because of the plot lines of rom-coms. Like, you literally
Yeah.
know what the plot of a
Well,
rom-com is as you turn them on.
sometimes they don't,
And
that
sometimes they
be
don't.
pissing me off.
And sometimes they don't.
I went and seen a movie when I was in high school, and that was my least favorite movie of all time to this day because of the way that movie ended. My family always laughs. My friends always laugh because every time we get into movies, I'll talk about how much I hate this movie. They're like, "Oh yeah, we already know what you about to say," but
Well, what
I
movie is
just
it?
don't. It's called Paper Towns. I think Nat Wolf, one of the Wolf brothers, is in it, and in the movie, he meets the girl that's like his across the street from him or whatever. She leaves. The whole movie essentially is him finding her and them supposed to be together, and then she doesn't want to go back to the city, so he just leaves her there. I wasted 2 hours of my life that day, and I'll never get it back, and I'm still pissed about it.
But sometimes niggas don't get the girl, Reed.
Fuck that, nigga. If you make it in a movie, the nigga get the girl, or the girl get the girl.
Like,
What are we talking about? Like, nah, hell
sometimes
nah.
sometimes niggas don't get the girl. Like,
Nah,
sometimes
fuck that.
that happens.
If you love that girl that much, for you to go across the country looking for her, and then you don't, come on, bro.
There's some
Lord of the
niggas
Rings.
like
I
that.
have seen Lord of the Rings.
Goodfellas, Pulp Fiction, up there. Assassination of Jesse James. I have also seen that.
See, I've seen bits and pieces of Pulp Fiction. Haven't seen it in full.
No such thing as one fave movie. You're wrong. The Dark Knight is my favorite movie, my nigga. Like, you're wrong. Like,
I really don't have like a top
like-
one for sure.
if you like dead ass Universal. Bro, they put the Dark Knight back in theaters for Batman's, like, I forgot, it was his 80th anniversary. It was like 2 years ago. Me and my fiance I have now, we were just dating at the time. First of all, backstory behind that movie. I didn't get to go see it as a kid because when the movie premiere came out, there was a shooting in Denver, and I swear to God, I didn't go to the movies after that shooting for 5 or 6 years. I was dead ass afraid because in my head I was like, bro, there's nowhere the fuck you can. I like to sit in the back. I'm like, there ain't nowhere I can go if that shit happens. So that shit psyched my brain out. Family video. My mom rented it Dark Knight. We watched it together. Fell in love with the movie. When they re-put that movie in theaters, bro, and I got to watch it in theaters for the first time as a grown man, I swear to you, bro, a tear about came down my face. That shit moved me, cuz. I said, bro, this shit fine. Heath Ledger? Come on, dog. Rest his soul, because he would have been amazing. He would have been the hottest thing walking damn there on these streets today. But damn. Christian Bale, Heath Ledger, like, I love good cast. Like, if you give me a good cast, that's why everybody always talk about, oh, Sinners is overrated. Fuck all that. That cast was crazy. I'm a sucker for a good cast.
Haley Steinfeld was just on the last ad, too, on Disney. Or on ESPN, I guess. Which is crazy.
Telling you, bro. That's why. Reek mentioned Black Panther earlier. Can't nobody tell me shit about no Black Panther. That is one of the most... It's not even about... That is one of the most beautiful stories and some of the most beautiful art that you can display on a screen. And the soundtrack was amazing.
100%.
It had...
Everything about it was performed.
It was crazy to me. Like...
Yeah. You Got Served, Beat the World. Never seen that shit. What the fuck is that?
Listen, bro. Rip. Sometimes you just gotta let the hood classics be hood classics game. That's why they hood classics. Like, You Got Served on Rotten Tomatoes, it's objective moviegoers. Mm-hmm. You ask a black person about You Got Served, the story is teaching you about not getting mixed in with the wrong people. Mm-hmm. Stay loyal to the friends that's been with you since the beginning. Yeah. You can find love, but don't let it drive you from your homies. Fair. Listen to your elders. It taught a lot, bro. That movie taught, if you really thought about it, if you watched the movie and sat down and really took the message for what it was, there's a lot of layers in that movie. You ain't really, if you really was to ask somebody about You Got Served, the consensus around the world be like, oh, that's just a dance movie. Nah, my nigga. There's a lot of layers to it.
Like Step Up, that's a dance movie.
That's a dance movie. But
I love those.
Step Ups are that's honestly one of my favorite movie series of all time.
Yes.
Because them shit's fire. The first few had a story.
Yes.
Like, number one with Tatum.
For sure.
Had a story.
That's a movie. Like
had a story.
That's one of my favorites.
With
movies of all time.
When they went to the streets, it had a story because she was legitimately trouble. Story. Like
Evigan.
Them
can't remember her name in the movie.
They actually all pretty much have a story. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they do.
But the first one was just way too much.
Even the ones later on
in Miami,
Moose got a big story.
The fucking
goat, man.
Can't nobody replicate that nigga dancing in the rain, cuz.
Ever.
That shit, bro. That nigga. But he went out there when he dropped his knee on the concrete. I said, "Oh yeah, that nigga cold." We love movies, y'all.
Like, come on, bro.
We love movies, man.
I can talk about movies all day, man. I love movies. And like I said, there's gonna be movies that I talk about that people are gonna be like, "Fuck."
Really?
There's a lot of Netflix movies I love. Like, I love this movie on Netflix called Candy Jar. I love that movie. I watch that movie about 3-4 times a year.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
He's not
about
even an actor for. I mean, I guess he is because he's in The Shy, but like
Intergalactic.
This is before he was like really, really like that. But like, yeah, man, it's a lot of movies that I like that a lot of people probably like.
I think Shawshank Redemption is rated. I think Shawshank Redemption is the number one movie of all time based off of like ratings and everything around it. Shawshank Redemption is a good ass story, but I don't know, bro. I be getting too sad for stories like that. Like,
yeah, I never saw it.
The Forrest Gumps. I'm like, bro.
I did watch Forrest Gump. That's a good movie.
Y'all got it, bro. Y'all be trying to tear jerk me, and I'm good. I'm good on that.
I cry at a lot of movies, bro. I cry at fucking TV shows. I cry at like you send the wrong edit. Somebody show me the wrong edit, or I see the wrong edit. Like, damn. Like there was an edit of Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt that I saw earlier. Teared up immediately. Now I'm dealing with some allergies right now, so that probably helped a little bit.
For sure.
All I gotta do is yawn and nigga crying, but like
it be OD.
Because the allergies kicked my ass. I woke up yesterday and was like, oh no.
The first movie I ever cried to.
Oh, what's the first movie I ever cried to?
First movie I ever cried to was Rain Man. And my mom was sitting on a recliner across the room, and I was sitting on the couch. And bro, I literally, it was like the smoke detector went off. Like, so the brother had, I think he had I think he had Down syndrome or autism. I don't know. I think he had autism, but he was really good with numbers, and so his brother was like using them to, cheat at the casino, get bread and shit like that. But there was a damn the smoke alarm went off, and his brother was going crazy, bro, and he started like hitting himself and was like having a mental breakdown, and I was just like, bro, I remember being on the couch looking at the TV, and I just rolled over, and my mom was like, "You going to sleep?" Yeah. she said, "Now you cry." But my mom's a crier, so it's cool. But that she just ain't never seen me cry over no movie before. And she was like, "What? Have I seen Sleepers?" Let me look at the movie cover.
The first movie I can remember crying at was Best Man Holiday, when Mia got cancer and died. That shit threw me all the way up, because I'm like, this is supposed to be a funny movie. What the fuck? And we went and seen that shit as a family. And I was like, oh, this could be a real funny movie. Like, the first movie, it had drama and shit, but I was like, it ain't gonna be nothing crazy. She got cancer, and I was like, they ain't about to do this. And then she ended up dying. Boy, I said, hold on, bro. Hold on. And the first movie I was like genuinely mad at, Stomp the Yard. Because why the fuck y'all kill that nigga Chris Brown in the first 5 minutes?
I'm gonna kill that nigga too.
Nigga, the only reason we went and seen that movie is because Chris Brown was gonna be in that shit. That nigga died early. We was like,
nah, I ain't gonna lie. Every black person got hit with that same tax.
That shit crazy.
We all got hit with that same tax. Everybody was ready. I seen everybody's wearing Chris Brown t-shirts.
Bro.
Everybody was in that whole.
Oh, he about to be in there going crazy. He might sing a little bit. Like he did this Christmas.
I remember a couple folks walked out.
Oh, I wouldn't blame him. Because they do my nigga dirty in damn near every movie he in. Takers, he died at the end. Fucking what's the other one? Battle of the Year. Before they do the big dance, this nigga tears ACL. Like, come on, bro. Like, let my dog have a good ending to a movie. The only one he had was this Christmas. That's the only good ending to a movie, and that's because it's a Christmas movie and it's a black movie.
Equilibrium. Let's look up that movie cover. I have not seen Sleepers. I thought I seen it, but I have not.
Zac Efron has some good movies in the mid 2010s.
17 Again is a good ass movie. That's my shit.
It really is.
I have seen Equilibrium. I'm tripping, bro.
Matthew Perry.
Man, got Christian Bale in it. I'm tweaked.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that.
Because I love American Psycho too, but that movie's fire. That shit's ridiculous.
I haven't seen that either.
I don't think it'd be.
There's a lot of shit I haven't seen.
I don't think it'd be your taste though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Because there's some movies that are like that are a little out there that I'll enjoy, but there's got to be a little bit of like comedy to it. And if it's just all like, I don't know if like Bullet Train is kind of crazy, but there's a lot of comedy in it too. Even Kingsman, like Kingsman, a little gory, a little wild, but like there's some comedy in it. If it's just all gore, just straight like mental shit, the whole I'll be like, but yeah, this about to fuck me up. That's how I think about the world. Now I'm cool, bro.
That's what I be liking, though. I'll be like, bro, tell me something. Make me think about something I don't be thinking about. Like, make me question the world, cause I be having to look at some shit like, well, what the fuck going on? Like, show me some art. Nah, movies are art. Just like wrestling is an art, y'all. Wrestling is an art.
That's a fact.
So you gotta enjoy it. You gotta enjoy it. Some parts you're not gonna enjoy. Some parts you will enjoy. But you gotta take the content as a whole. If you enjoy that stuff.
They 2 for 15 wouldn't be contestant shots this series.
Hell no.
And a lot of them are like shots that should be made. It's just like them shits either miss short, they go on the other side of the rim. Like that motherfucker, it's unfair. It's like, nigga, if you feel like if you make a shot of a Wimpy, you like, yeah, I did that. Like, it would be your career highlight. Like, yeah, I scored a Wimpy. Fuck y'all talking about? Like Kyrie gave him a bucket like 2 years ago. And that shit was crazy. I was like, Kyrie had to really get in that bag to get past. Or like KD tried to just shoot a regular jumper and he shot over everybody else and that shit got blocked. Yeah. He was like, hey, what the fuck? This shit don't happen to me. So it do now.
Twice a year. You at least gotta account for it now. Twice a year.
This nigga Drew think he Dame? The fuck? This nigga just pulled from the Motor Center logo.
He got something to prove. Looking at.
I mean, it was like 2 seconds up on the shot clock.
Oh, the Raptors
that shit
stole
was
it.
cash. They sure did. Sure did.
Cleveland selling.
Damn, dear.
Well, shoot, y'all. I guess we can do this Wordle real quick and we get up out of here.
Let's do it.
Because I already kind of I started it. Like I said, before the camera got kind of on, I was kind of just trying it. So we do have, dang, I cut the camera off. We do have one thing selected already. So as y'all can see, I typed in Roman first. Rib gonna be like, okay, yeah, per usual. As you know, that is my OTC. Respect my dog, please. So speaking of that, look, OTC on the right. Why that nigga all the way on the corner like that? Oh, that's valid. That's valid. Come on, bro. Don't do that. All right. So we got Roman here. We do know A and N is in the correct spot. R is anywhere. R can be it's right letter, wrong spot.
A-N. I'm trying to think of some wrestlers with an A-N.
It's probably gonna be right here. The R is probably gonna be right here.
Throne. No, hell no. Hogan. No, because there's no O. Tripping. It's not Heyman. There's too many letters.
Yeah, you heard him. He better rage. Something wrong with little bro.
Oh man. A-N. I'm gonna get mad too if somebody says it, but it's of course it's this.
Oh yeah, chat. This is it can be said.
He said this ain't the one I just did. Oh, he did one. Okay. I didn't even know this was a thing.
He said it's the same one he just did?
No, he said it's not the one he just did.
Oh, okay, word.
A-N.
It can be any company, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
It doesn't say it, but WWE, AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, TNA, and others. God.
Oh, that changes things for sure. What the hell? A-N. I'm gonna just say names out loud. See what happens. Sting, Darby, MJF, Kenny Omega, Okada, Takeshita, Ospreay, Swerve, Seth Rollins, Moxley, Damian, Finn, Dom, there's an R in it. He said he got it.
Who got it?
What the hell? Rib said he got it.
Rib said he got it. Rib, take a crack.
It's gonna be somebody. Oh,
take a crack, Rib, and I'll type it in, and then we gonna see.
I mean, he probably right.
If he right, then Rib. If you right, I might have to start making something for the chat. Like if you get 5 right when we do it.
Hagen, Hager, Hagen,
Brian.
Daniel Bryan. I didn't even say Daniel Bryan's name.
But that would be weird if they. It probably is Brian. I'm be sick.
Yeah.
Wow. Rib Shot has beat Restless Wrestling in Wordle today.
See, next time we'll shoot out some guesses.
Yeah, some names. Like I was trying to go ahead and get it off rip.
Yeah, so that it helps.
Tell us all right, hold on, chat.
Because Roman was low key a great guess.
I tried.
Because if you didn't put Roman, then we wouldn't have known A&M was there.
Let's see about the grid real quick, man. We got Rib Shot in here. Let's see about the grid before we get up out of here, man. Let's see about the grid. We looked at the grid earlier.
This is Money in the Bank.
This is the Hardys, I feel like. Because they were in an all-in in a WrestleMania, correct?
Oh, I thought it was like a
Well, let me make sure I got the.
I thought
Okay,
it was
let's. All right, hold on. Wrestling Grid is a daily wrestling trivia game where players must compete on a 3x3 grid by selecting 9 wrestlers who meet both the row and column requirements. Each grid combines different wrestling related categories such as WWE pay-per-view, championship titles, factions, and more. Examples of possible categories include WrestleMania 30, WWE champions, Bullet Club members, and other popular. They had so many damn members at this point, or leaders, I guess.
Boy.
And other popular stables and wrestling milestones. When you select a wrestler, if they qualify for multiple grid positions, you get to choose where to place them. However, if only one wrestler fits a specific square, like Finn Balor fitting both Judgment Day and Bullet Club, he will be placed automatically, even if he could potentially be added somewhere else. Okay.
So it's like a matching, like I forgot what that game is called. Hoop grids. So it's like hoop grids.
Yeah, it's like hoop grids. Exactly like hoop grids.
So that's it. What's the first two on the left?
Wrestling Siblings, managed by Paul Heyman, WrestleMania 30. And then on the top is Beat Goldberg 101 in the pay-per-view, All In and WrestleMania. And 90 plus overall on 2K25.
Okay, so Wrestling Siblings, but also Beat Goldberg 101. Who has a wrestling sibling? Cody has a wrestling sibling, but he didn't beat Goldberg 101. Braun Breaker doesn't have siblings. He is an uncle and a father. Not Braun Breaker. I'm tripping. Fucking Gunther. Gunther don't got no siblings.
There's not too many that beat Goldberg 101.
Yeah, The Rock don't got no siblings. Hulk Hogan doesn't have any siblings that wrestled. Ric Flair, Bret Hart.
Okay. Hold on, let me see if I can just click it. Bret.
Okay.
Oh, I could have chose him. I could have chose him for the 90 overall on 2K25 as well.
Oh yeah, sure. And then it's Wrestling Sibling All In. Is that what that
and
says?
WrestleMania, yeah.
All In, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, true. Let's see. Now the wrestling, we're gonna have to get somebody else for this because I mean we can go ahead and get the 90 out the way because I don't know who else has a sibling.
Yeah.
For the 90 bug.
Who has a sibling wrestled at WrestleMania and All In? Jeff Hardy.
That's what I was saying. That's why I was asking if Hardy was at All In.
I don't think he was. Who would have wrestled? I mean, you could put Dustin for that one.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure he wrestled. Oh, he wrestled at this past All In. He won a championship, TNT championship. Pretty sure.
Should I try to put? Dustin Rhodes.
You may have to put Goldust.
But I tried. There is no place for Goldust. That's why I tried.
Oh wow. Okay. Sibling.
Let me go ahead and get Brock out the way. Because Brock obviously beat him and was managed by Paul Heyman. And then
Claudio Castagnoli or Cesaro. The one in the middle.
All right. Oh. Okay.
And then
managed by Paul Heyman, but a 90. Roman, yeah. Yep.
Or Seth.
Yeah. You can do Roman for beat Goldberg 101, 90 overall for WrestleMania 30. We also got to think about WrestleMania 30, 90 overall.
WrestleMania 30, 90 overall. That'd be Seth.
Okay, cool. So I can use Seth for either one. So I guess I'll put
it. Wrestling Siblings. All In WrestleMania. The Hardys had to have had a match at All In.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try Jeff. Unless you think Matt did. But no Jeff.
Let's say it might have been more likely to be Matt, but
so no Matt.
Wrestling Siblings wrestled at AEW or wrestled at All In WrestleMania. I don't understand how it's not Goldust or Dustin Rhodes. because he literally just wrestled last year at All In. That was in Texas. And
Was
then
this
he's
one?
wrestled
It's
at
the.
WrestleMania before.
Oh, is it blocking it for y'all? Am I tripping? Oh, it just
It
did.
is now.
Oh,
Yeah, it
'cause
just
I-
started.
hold up.
MJF didn't wrestle in WrestleMania though.
It's a grid. It's a grid rib. So we got to get wrestling siblings that wrestled in All In and WrestleMania and a WrestleMania 30. Somebody that participated in WrestleMania 30 and beat Goldberg 1-on-1.
Beat Goldberg 101 and participate in WrestleMania
So
30.
Triple H ain't
Maybe
never
would
do
have
it.
been. I was gonna say Triple H, but I don't.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
he had to beat
Nah,
Goldberg at least once. Wow,
no Triple
Goldberg
H.
beat him every time.
Damn. So maybe we should have put Brock there. But then who would have been managed by Heyman to beat Goldberg if we would have done that instead?
So beat Goldberg in a 1-on-1. I mean, technically, Hogan was at WrestleMania 30, but he didn't participate. But
Maybe
he did.
that-
He
maybe
was
that-
one of the early ones that came out.
But maybe
It was
that could have been
him.
the key. No place
Nope.
for Hogan.
I'm trying to think of the 30 matches because I don't think Drew was wrestling at WrestleMania 30, but maybe he was in the Battle Royal.
Rey Mysterio All In WrestleMania.
All In. Oh, because All In wasn't always just AEW All In. It is Ray.
It is not Rey.
What the fuck? Okay, so they don't count that All In as AEW All In.
It's Rey Phoenix though.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about the Lucha Brothers. I'm tweaking.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about them at all.
Down to one.
So who wrestled at 30? So we
Did
had
Batista beat Goldberg at any
Nah.
point? No, they didn't cross paths yet. Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm just trying
So
to
we had-
remember all on WrestleMania 30.
we had Taker versus Brock. We had
What about Taker?
he did beat Goldberg. Bro.
Woo!
That trash ass match. I forgot about that shit.
Cook that board, boy.
I forgot about that shit. They did have that trash.
Cook
match
that
inside
board. Then we got another game that might be interesting to see, y'all. I don't know what the ladder would be. I don't remember the ladder. What is the ladder? The ladder might be lame. We gonna just take a peek at it before we get up out of here. List can be most SummerSlam matches, most TNA titles, John Cena top 10 opponents, or more. Select your mode. Let's go normal. Let's see what this is. Let's get in. Last 10 opponents for Daniel Bryan in WWE.
Roman.
Definitely.
Edge.
Stack them, pin them. No Edge.
Okay. Would AJ have met it?
Hold on.
Okay. Sami
What about-
Zayn.
About Kofi. Or nah.
He might have, because after WrestleMania 35, he wasn't like full time. So he might
No
be
Kofi.
10. Okay. Kevin Owens. Nah, Kevin Owens wouldn't have been in there. I'm trying to think. Drew Gulak.
We can always try. Drew Gulak.
Okay. I'm trying to think of COVID. Jay Uso.
God almighty. Kobe was a blur. Number 2.
Okay. Who would he have fought before Jay Uso?
The ultimate DB fan right here.
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke at 5.
Okay. Cesaro.
At 3. Any tag
Okay.
matches?
That's what I was trying to think of. Like, between Sami Zayn and Drew Gulak. That would have been on SmackDown. AJ was on SmackDown. Shinsuke was on SmackDown.
No
That's
Finn?
when Sammy. It was Sammy, Shinsuke, and somebody else. Who was the third guy? Finn Balor, maybe. Because
No
I
question,
can't.
man.
I can't remember Finn
Nah.
during COVID. I can't remember where he was. Seth? No, I don't think. Seth.
Could have been over there.
Maybe they had a Raw match.
Mm.
Nope. SmackDown. Trying to think of Big E. Nah.
Big E. What about Miz?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
No Miz.
Dolph.
No.
Miz, Shane McMahon, Kane, Triple H.
I didn't name Shane O'Mac, but I thought about it.
Oh, because
No Shane.
they were tag team partners, weren't they?
Yeah, but I didn't know. You never know.
Because if it was Triple
Let me
H,
check chat. Let me check chat.
he didn't.
Miz,
he had
Shane, Kane, Triple H. I'll type everybody because I did say chat is included. So if you say a name, I will throw it up there, y'all. Like it don't matter. It ain't too far fetched.
Ali.
No Mustafa Ali there. No Ray either.
Because I think him and Ray, no, it was AJ Ray and somebody else. But Brock, that's a good guess. Is that what I mean? What Survivor Series 2019?
No Brock.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about who was
Adam
before
Cole?
Drew. Oops. Adam Cole not on.
What? So he fought them. He fought him before Survivor Series.
Was Gargano up at the time?
Nah. Because he was in NXT for a minute.
A good minute.
I'm trying to think of that SmackDown mid card during COVID.
I'm trying to think if he went back down to NXT for a stint, but I don't think so.
Nah. Because I don't think he had a match. I don't think he had a match with Samoa Joe.
I'm trying to think about one-offs. That's really what I'm trying to think about. So
Baron Corbin, maybe.
That just sounds about right, especially on SmackDown. Yeah, I'll say especially on SmackDown.
Okay.
So if he had to mess with Corbin, then it's got to be somebody else in that area.
Drew? Did we say Drew?
Nah.
Did we say Dolph?
I'm gonna see if Young Priest is on there. No, I was trying to think about when Priest got called up because you remember he was on SmackDown first.
Yeah, he was.
We did say Brock. What's this one? This is Daniel Bryan's last 10 opponents. Just need 7 and 10.
With before.
I didn't type in Joe though. So I didn't type in Joe. I just want to make sure.
Who did he have a match with before Drew Gulak?
That Madcap Boss was on that moment. I was trying to think about people that was hanging around with Baron.
That's what I was too. Because, like, there's a third, or maybe it was Cesaro that was the third in the Shinsuke Sammy story. We said Kevin Owens. There is a Sami Zayn. Cody wasn't back yet. Aleister Black, I don't think was up yet. Well, he was up during COVID. He was on Raw. Dominic was on Raw. But Baron Corbin, Drew Gulak, Sami Zayn. What the hell? It's not Big E. It's not Kofi. It's not Ali. Randy Orton.
No, Randy.
Bray Wyatt. Oh, Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt at 10.
Okay, because they had the. I can't remember if it was before the Fiend or after the Fiend. Okay, so between Sammy and Drew, who was on SmackDown that would have had a match with him? It's not Neville. It's not Jericho.
Nah, you gotta try Neville though. Just cause.
Who was on 2020 SmackDowns? Oh man, Braun Strowman.
That would be crazy. Braun Strowman. I'm really surprised it ain't.
SmackDown. Okay, he is. Baron Corbin, Drew Gulak, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke. Says all right. Because him and AJ had a crazy match during COVID on SmackDown. That was like one of their better matches in WWE. Rowan? Maybe they were a tag team. He turned on and they had a match. Oh my goodness. It's not Ray. It's not Seth. It's not Finn.
And he cracked rib.
2020 just back down. It's not Keith Lee. Who would have been on SmackDown?
I still gotta try it. No Keith Lee.
Oh my goodness. Otis? Rusev?
Oof. I was gonna ask when Ricochet pulled up, but I don't remember him being on SmackDown for at any point, especially during that time.
Yeah, no, I don't think so during COVID. But he might have been because I don't remember him being on Raw. If I'm not mistaken.
You know, always try it.
Oh my goodness. It's not Taker. It's not Triple H. It's not Shawn. It's not Brian Kendrick. It's not Paul London. It's not Mark Henry. It's not Big Show. It's not Randy. It's not Edge. It's not Dolph. It's not Jack Swagger. It's not Drew.
I didn't type Jack Swagger, but just in case. Bro, it's so hard for me to remember who he was beefing with.
Because I know him and Drew Gulak had a match, and then they became like partners in a way. But then Drew Gulak was released. So who would he have had a match with Drew Gulak on his side? Oh my god, bro. 2020 SmackDown.
I don't know, but that is 9 out of 10. So you can always hit this button.
Golly, bro. I'm gonna do 3 more guesses, and then if we ain't got it, we'll.
Jinder Mahal. Don't hinder gender. I thought that was it for a second.
Okay. That's not a terrible time frame though. Well, I guess Jinder might have been.
It's not a terrible time frame.
2018.
That would have been more 2017.
I'm trying to think of 2019, 2020 in your brain. Because Bray Wyatt was before Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin was before Drew Gulak. And in between that was Sami Zayn. Yeah.
Dude, should we look further than 2020 though?
Maybe.
Because Roman stacked him and pinned him at what? 30.
Cheat, go to Cage Match Database. Now I'm good, King. That was WrestleMania 36.
So you got to subtract from that point. Because, that's
what. That would have been 2021, 2022. Because 2019 was 35, so 36 would have been 2020. But the stack of Pennham was in person, so that would have been 37.
That was this last clip.
It's not Miz. It's not. Who the hell could it be? It's gonna make me mad too. I already know. Go ahead, bro. That's it. I can't think of nobody. Sheamus. Oh my god, bro.
Bro, I don't remember him on SmackDown though.
I don't either.
That long. Like I feel like he's always been damn near on Raw. So
And Sheamus is a guy that I could have just named, just throwing out there. He's been there
yeah.
for so damn long. And his name didn't even cross my mind, and that says Cesaro already.
Hey man. Beautiful, beautiful episode. Much love, much fun, a lot of interaction. We really chilled. We talked about a couple things, but we really chilled. Rick, anything you want to shout out before you get up out of here?
Yeah, just tap in with the YouTube channel at Hoodie Q-Tip, like you see on here. Gonna do a lot of WNBA stuff coming up soon. I have a few 1v1 videos that I need to record that will be going out as well, but definitely gonna be locking in for the WNBA season. Gonna try to get out a video for each team before the season starts, and that's May 8th. So that's gonna be a little process. I probably have to put 2 a day out sometimes. And then yeah, we're gonna be fully locked into the W 1v1 and rest of these NBA playoffs and WWE and AEW.
Yes, sir. Hey man, y'all know he fully locked in, man. Y'all can catch me on TikTok. Codename Davis, also Codename Designs. Still be designing, y'all. Still be getting it right. And also soon coming Codename Comics. So, but I'll make that announcement soon. So make sure you tap in with all the socials. Make sure you follow Restless Wrestling. We got to hit 500 on the talk. So if you ain't over there, get over there. Yeah, man. That's it. Have a good day. Have a good Sunday.
Appreciate y'all.